Sunday, Poseidon. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Jess Sorrell. Welcome, Richard, Kish, Dennis. Everyone in the chat. Captain YOLO. Welcome, guys. Thank you for chilling in the waiting room until we got started. Remember to head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. Get exclusive content such as In Bed with Poseidon.
Yes.
Yesterday's episode was a well-loved episode from what I hear.
Yeah, it was a well-loved episode.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did have a lot of fun.
Did you fight? Did you argue? Are you at that level of your relationship yet or no? You're not? No, you'll get there. You'll get there. So welcome, everybody. Head over to panteliscomedy.com for all of my stuff. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., new episode of 2 Drink Minimum goes live on the 2 Drink Minimum channel. It's going to be a doozy. We're not going to talk about it here, but I've been handed a lot of useful information from Poseidon's girlfriend/escort, and I'm going to unload on him tomorrow when Mike's there. I want Mike to know so Mike can have fun with it too.
Co-host.
Your co-host as well. Yes,
co-host.
Yes. Your girlfriend/escort/co-host. A lot of things, these two. God damn it. So patreon.com/Pantelis. Don't forget that Poseidon plays video games and yells at children. It's twitch.tv/theposeidon69. It's the same handle that you'll catch him online. Instagram, Twitter, theposeidon69. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Mr. Poseidon.
Yes.
It is Sunday. I'm not going to make fun of you for yesterday. That's going to come tomorrow.
I know. It's actually the first time I'm not looking forward to a Monday.
It's impending doom.
Yeah.
Because I got some juicy stuff from her. She, look, for a hooker, she does not know how to keep a secret. She's not good at keeping secrets, which is perfect for me. Friend with options. That's kind of what she is to you, I guess, at this point. So, Pasizi, before I unload on you, what kind of news are you bringing to the table for this Sunday? I've been watching the Purge TV series. I tell you this. There's a Purge TV series, okay? Remember the Purge? There's a Purge TV series. I thought it was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the second season. There's only 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. A little weird the first season because you could feel there's a lot of like, oh shit, we got to put a lot of like SJW stuff that people are talking about in society in this, cram it in.
In the Purge?
A lot of that in the Purge, yeah.
But it's
the Purge, yeah. But they're still cramming in like, what's the deal with men? Oh my God, stuff like that, yeah. A lot of that stuff. Yeah.
I don't like that when they do that to shows.
Yeah, they did. Well, I laughed. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Yeah. They said this while they're shooting dudes in the head. But I enjoy, what I enjoy is thinking about what would it be like? Because they talk about that a lot. Like maybe other countries are going to adopt the Purge, like at the end of the first season in Paris, they're talking about it in French. Okay. Should we adopt the Purge? And I was like, imagine if you would get to the level where you would allow people to do that once a year. How horrible it would be.
Oh, yeah.
How horrible. It wouldn't solve anything because they're like, oh, you get your aggression out. We'd get destroyed. In 2 years, the earth wouldn't exist.
You think so?
For sure.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
It would destroy everything. First of all, each night that would happen, everything would get robbed, stolen, raped. The damage wouldn't be small for a movie. There's no rules. If you can't break any laws for 24 hours. Even murder is legal for 12 hours, whatever. Even murder is legal. What do you think's going to happen?
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah. People that are mad at, let's say, Ford or, Apple would kill everyone at Apple.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be horrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah, it would be crazy. That's what I was thinking about.
Jesus Christ. It just popped into my head. And I was like, oh, my God. No, that's a terrible idea.
As crazy as they make people seem, like, oh, people are bad, they would do this. I was like, real people would be even worse. Way worse than this fucking show.
Yeah, I mean, somebody kidnapped Lady Gaga's...
Lady Gaga's dogs have been kidnapped, but you told me they were returned safely.
They were safely returned. A lady found them somewhere. She had nothing to do with a robbery.
Or so she says. And how did she know that they were Lady Gaga's?
She said she found them somewhere.
How did she know that they were Lady Gaga's dogs? Were they dancing? Were they saying bark, 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 bark? Like, how did she know? How did she know? It's suspicious. You got to ask these questions.
I didn't think about it.
They bark in sync.
Yeah.
Bark, 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 bark,
bark. She found them somewhere and she returned them. And they're not saying where because it's still pending investigations. They're still investigating the situation.
Animals have been in the news this week. Not just her dogs. Did you see in India? I have a thing here. Indian man stabbed to death by cockfighting rooster who had a knife attached to his foot.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it says here for illegal cockfight. First of all, why does the news say illegal cockfight? What cockfights are legal? Unless it's 2 gay guys sword fighting, cockfights are illegal as far as I know, right?
That could also be illegal in India, I think.
Okay, that's true too. Yeah. No, but cockfights, but aren't cockfights illegal everywhere? You can't have animals fighting each other. It's like illegal cockfight as opposed to legal ones.
Even down south, like in South America, it's illegal.
Everywhere it's illegal. You can't do that. So I like how they specify that. But yeah, so he was trying to cheat. So he tied a knife to the rooster's claws, his paw, whatever. Jesus. He's like, you can go out there. I need you to shiv people. And the rooster's like, I started fucking stabbing him. Killed him.
Without the fucking, first of all, this sounds like a fucking Bollywood movie, which is hilarious. But just without the knife, you know how dangerous rooster's claws can get?
With a knife, even more.
For a human. Like, they could really do some serious damage. Like, they can...
all claws.
Your intestines all these, can come out. Yeah, crazy shit, bro.
Your intestines could come out. How big are these roosters?
No, like, if they keep clawing at you, like, eventually they can grip...
Well, that's stupid, because then even rats, if they keep eating you, you're not stopping them, they could eat right through you. That's a dumb thing to say. Even fingernails. If I keep digging... I'm going to fucking rip you open.
You're going to get, like zombies.
Like what?
Like zombies.
Are you trying to say zombies?
Zombies.
Is that a retarded way to say zombies now? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. So, that's what I saw in India. That's what's happening in India. India, knife-wielding roosters are a problem. How do you live like that? It's kind of like Romania.
It must be adventurous, though.
Romania must be hard to live.
You think so?
I always said this to people. I always think Romania is the toughest to live, because in the day, you're dealing with gypsies, and then at night, vampires. You're never safe in Romania. There's never a time where you can just rest.
It's true.
There's always something.
There's always something going on.
Yeah. You're like, oh, thank God, the gypsies didn't put a curse on me. And then, I want to suck your blood. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're always fucking on high alert, bro.
Leave me alone, Count.
It explains that why the Romanians are always fucking on edge.
The Romanians are. I don't know why you would make something up like that. That people could easily disprove.
That's how I picture them now because of that. Like, I'd be on edge all the time. Yeah, but
they're not on. The Romanians are actually pretty chill. They're not on edge at all. They're from all those Slavic type people. They're I think the calmest.
Really?
The Serbs are a little calm too. Yeah. Serbs deal with a lot of war though, so they have PTSD. Yeah. Serbs, Croats, Bosnians, they went through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So they're always like on edge.
Yeah, it was in the 90s or something.
Well, always the Balkans have always been at war, but yeah, they're also bombed recently. Yeah, there's civil tensions. Annexes, it's crazy. It's a fucked up region of the world.
Yeah, the Balkans.
Yeah.
Is Greece part of the Balkans?
Yes.
Okay, so we're Balkan also.
Well, yeah, we're part of the Balkan Wars all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw the last episode of WandaVision. Mm-hmm. Little disappointed. I think the season ends next week. The finale is next week. It was a good episode, but I'm disappointed because it's basically 45 minutes of recap. Take me through your memories. How did you get here? And then they're recapping everything to that point. It's like, yeah, that's what the fucking season was for. That's what the whole season was for. Why are you wasting an episode on the recap? Just bam, make it quick. No. I want to see some fucking explosions. Let's make with the lasers.
Maybe because you know that issue students have when they write essays and they start writing all kinds of bullshit words to add up the word count. You think they kind of did the same thing?
What's wrong with you today? It's a weird.
No, because you know how like I'm comparing it to an essay. You know what I mean? So they just added that as like a filler episode type of shit.
To me, it was a filler.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like a filler episode. Like they needed, I don't know, I guess 10 episodes, and they're like they kind of ran out of ideas, and then like
it's 9. Yeah. Well, there's not enough. You don't run out of ideas. There's a lot to do. It's just I have no idea why they did that. They dumbed it down again. They spent a whole season and they dumbed it down. Yeah. I don't know. But also in Boston, more news coming out of the U.S. of A. Boston public schools have suspended advanced classes for grades 4 through 6, citing racial inequities as the reason. What does that mean, Poseidon? They said that they found out, they didn't know this before, more than 70% of the students enrolled in these advanced classes were either Asian or white. And then the guy said that cannot stand, that is unacceptable, very disturbing, because 80% of students in these public schools are either black or Hispanic, right? So the majority that go there are black or Hispanic, but the majority of people in the gifted classes were Asian. And they added white people, but it was mostly Asians that were in there. So they stopped all advanced classes, which I think is absurd, because now you're punishing good students because you didn't do well with your black and Hispanic students. Why don't you focus on what the problem is with them? Like, where did you drop the ball? Why aren't they getting into these advanced classes? Because they're not getting in there based on race. They're not like, you're Asian, come in here. Just because they're scoring better.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they should focus on that. So isn't that weird that they're doing that? Because they're just punishing advanced kids that did well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's clearly a discrepancy there. right? But it's not because they're like, all right, you can't get in here, Juan. That's not why.
Yeah.
It's because fucking Yao did better in the exam.
Yeah. Well, Asians are killing it.
Everywhere. Yeah, they did it. But if you make it harder for Asians, then that's racist. You can't you can't make it harder for someone that's doing well to try it even. That's what they did at Harvard. They were because Asians were, there was a lot of Asians.
They were destroying?
It came out like last year. It was a real thing.
Yeah.
The Asian lobby wanted to sue them, and they fucking should have. Harvard was like, oh, if you're Asian, then you have to score, like let's say to get in, you have to have X score or whatever. Yeah. You have to score even higher if you're Asian. Because there's too many of you, which is crazy racist. If you're good, you're good. You get in.
It is crazy racist, but then this might do the opposite, is make the Asians so powerful. Let's say they make everything super advanced.
Oh, now they're all cyborgs.
Now they go nuts. Their brains start evolving.
The calculator is connected to my brain now.
They start seeing numbers on one of their eyes, and one of their visions pops out like a fucking hologram and shit. So they might actually accidentally make them even more powerful.
Yeah, but it's weird because they're trying to word it like, look at how anti-racist we are. We're stopping these advanced classes because of these smart-ass Asian kids. But that's not helping the other kids that couldn't get there. Why don't you focus on helping them? How is taking away the advanced classes? It's so crazy.
I don't know.
This virtue signaling. Everybody's like, I'm helping by taking him down. Okay, but why don't you just build them up? Why don't you figure out what the issue is there?
Yeah, build up instead of destroy others.
Yeah. Remember, it's like that old saying that I do with you, that if you give a man a fish, he's going to eat for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he's going to eat by himself for life. Or he's going to like fishing and not eat them. Who knows? Depending on what this guy likes to eat. Point is, teach them to fish.
Yeah.
Find out where the discrepancy is. Yeah. And help them get better.
I don't know. I guess it's this whole no losers society. But the truth is, there are losers in society.
There are losers in society. Not everybody wins. There are going to be... Yeah, some of those kids, even with extra education, if they're shit kids or they don't like school or whatever, everybody has their own thing. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But in general, I guarantee you that if they help apply some of these kids that want to do better, they'd learn and they'd get into those advanced classes. But instead of helping those kids...
They handicap the smart ones.
Yeah.
Well, the smart ones. You know what I mean?
The kids are doing better. Because
are doing better.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck the smart kids are. Yeah. Just because you study and repeat everything doesn't mean... I knew a lot of kids that were doing great in exams and then socially were fucking retards.
Yeah.
They weren't humans, but they could repeat shit. They could copy and repeat stuff. So it's not that. But yeah, they should fucking help those kids instead of taking down... It's so crazy. It's like when they say there's no more first place. There's no more championship. You all end even. That doesn't help the kids that aren't good or the athlete that's not good.
Or everyone gets a trophy type of shit.
Yeah, it doesn't help the people that aren't. It doesn't just by saying this guy's not champion anymore because I decided. Everybody knows he won.
Yeah,
everybody knows he won.
But it's this fugazi culture that's happening now. You know what I mean? That everyone's a winner.
I'm able now to read through all this stuff, like see people's intentions. Yeah. Like we're sitting. I remember I told you now I could see people's intentions. So the Olympics we were talking about yesterday. Remember we said the Olympics.
Oh yes,
it's true, bro. The Olympics. I get why you want to do Olympics. I get why we started the Olympics.
Yeah.
The physical form, the athleticism, the competition. We love that. I get the Paralympics because someone who really loves sports, he was like, yo, you think that's impressive? I'm going to show you guys in wheelchairs playing basketball. Like, shut the fuck up, impossible. Watch this. And they're like, how do they do that? It's impressive, right?
Yeah.
But you know that when they started the Special Olympics, it was asshole, like, jock people like, you want to say something funny, bro? Call your cousin. That's, like, that's something now I'm able to read through people's intentions.
Yeah.
I'm able to, before I used to take everything, like, everyone wants the good for people. Everyone is looking to make the world a better place. Now I realize that it's not like that.
Yeah.
But they make it seem that way. Like at PETA, when they were like, we're going to save animals by stealing them from the homeless and from poor people and euthanizing them, killing these animals. You're not helping animals. You're murdering them because you don't think that, X family or whatever should take care of an animal. Yeah. I'm not talking about abused pets. I'm talking about they would steal them from lower income.
Like actually steal them?
Actually steal them from lower income families.
How?
They would steal them. One time there was a report of the kid who was fucking losing his shit. They went to his house, took it from the porch.
Why?
In front of him.
Just like that?
Yeah. Or PETA.
What?
And then by the time they went through a whole thing to get the dog back, it was already euthanized. Yeah, they're assholes, bro. They're scumbags. That's why I brought it up in the morning show. They're not good people. But in the front, they're like, oh, we care about animals. We care about, no animal testing, which I'm for too. I don't like that either, torturing animals, all that shit. But they don't always... You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like terrorism. It's like fucking Islamic extremists. They're like, oh, we want to, we want to be good with God, which is why we're going to start cutting some fucking heads off. And it's like, what are you talking about? You drew a cartoon. I'm going to fucking kill you. It's the same type of people believe that they're the good guy, so they're willing to do crazy shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what would, like, bro, if somebody ever did that to my little doggy?
The truth is, if that would happen to me, if they would kidnap my dog and I knew them and they would euthanize it, I would be in jail I would murder all of them.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I would go nuts.
Yeah, you just kidnapped and murdered my pet.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Crazy, yeah?
How did I miss that on the morning show? I was probably, I don't know.
Remember, it took a moment because they were talking about PETA, and I just ripped into PETA because I remember this shit. I learned a lot about PETA because of Mike. At one point, there was a whole thing with Marineland or whatever. I found out how, Marineland, how shitty they treat the the whales and all. It's fucking terrible. So I was learning, and I saw like documentaries, and I was like, what the? It's like a cult, PETA. Like the way they act.
Yeah.
Even online, when you find articles and you call them out on stuff, like I think they blocked me, PETA. I think I'm blocked on Twitter. Because they had said something once, I'm like, oh, really? And then I posted an article of what they did, and they blocked me.
It's not just Marineland, by the way, yeah? It's also, like, have you seen...
Even zoos mistreat animals, yeah.
Bro, have you seen some zoos, bro, where the lions or the tigers, bro, majestic fucking animals, they're so skinny, they're anorexic. Yeah. Have you seen that
shit, they don't treat them nice. They barely feed them. They're depressed.
Yeah.
They're in cages, bro. These are animals supposed to be... Give them to, like, some rich Saudi. Let them run wild in the desert.
Yeah, it's true. Saudis, that's how you know, they're scumbags. It's because rich Saudis will treat animals like that
better than the zoo.
Yeah. Fuck, eh?
But then again, I'm sure the Saudi at one point will probably fucking kill it. And, the Saudis, they throw cars away too. They don't give a shit. Very materialistic, the ones with money.
Cars, yeah, but I don't think they would do that. Do you think they would do that to an animal?
Look at this. Halsan says that there's a Chinese tiger in a Chinese zoo, obviously, that's obese.
Yeah, that's bad also.
Obviously, it's bad, but it's kind of... I guess he doesn't move around a lot, and they're just feeding him.
Yeah, because it's in a cage, right? So it can't roam. Because tigers actually... I don't remember where I read this. They actually have a large... They cover... Sorry, I'm trying to find my words here. They cover a very large territory in terms of, like, what's theirs.
Okay, what do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like their hunting grounds. Yeah, it's very big. Like they're very territorial like that. So
all these
but
predators.
It's very big, so they need a lot of space. You can't just put them in a cage. There's another zoo that I saw a few days ago that does this. It's like a reverse zoo.
A reverse zoo?
Yeah, so they'll put people in cages
and animals will walk around.
What are
you talking about? Where is this?
I forgot where it was, but I saw this the other day. Hold on, let me Google it.
Sounds like a kinky shit.
No.
Just furries dressed as animals.
No. Reverse zoo. Oops. Reverse zoom. Reverse zoo.
Well, I mean, isn't everything...
Yes. Zoos get a bad reputation for taking animals away from their natural habitat. This one, however, keeps their creatures in an environment they actually enjoy.
So it is a zoo.
And cage-free. It's the reverse zoo.
It's not a reverse zoo. It's still a zoo.
No, they put people in cages, though, and they put them through...
Hold on. Are those people kidnapped and taken away from their homes?
No.
Exactly. They're visiting, right? Yeah, it's a zoo. The animals are the ones kept there.
Yeah, but they're just free.
They're not free because they're just tricking you because your cage is not to keep you in because you go home. Your cage is to keep them out where they are.
Yeah, but it looks like this.
I get where you're... That's a safari. That's just you and there's a lion walking on top of that.
Why are they calling it a Chilean reverse zoo?
Because what else are they going to call it?
A safari. There's already a name for it.
But why? You're trying to sell tickets, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. If they would go out and kidnap people, from their homes, and those people are never going back again, and now they live in a jungle, but they're fenced off, and animals can walk by them, stare at them, and keep living, that would be a fucking reverse zoo. And if animals would have to pay a cover, then that would be a reverse zoo.
So, but they just called it reverse zoo.
Yeah, they just called it reverse zoo because they're like, this will get people talking.
Yeah,
like, oh my god, I'm the animal today.
Rawr.
Yeah, Stephanie, you're always the fucking animal. Stop it.
She's always downing glizzies.
What the fuck is glizzies?
It's a dick.
Glizzies?
That's how they say it now.
Who's they?
The young folks.
What young kids are you speaking to about
Andrew
dicks?
Schultz says glizzies.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you're putting this on Schultz?
Well,
you're blaming Schultz. Look, you're saying that Andrew Schultz talks to children about their penises.
No. That's not what I said. No. They call hot dogs and penises glizzies.
Okay.
So they'll say, yo.
Again, who are they?
I gave her the glizzy dog.
Who says that?
I don't know, like the young street folk.
The young street folks. So Aladdin and his monkey say, Glizzies.
Like, I've seen it in videos and in memes. It's hilarious. Like,
Would a proper gentleman of the English court say that? Would be like, madam, would you like to see my glizzy?
would you like to see my glizzy?
No, they wouldn't, right?
No.
So then don't fucking say it. Glizzy.
Glizzy.
That's crazy. That's such a baby thing. Next is we're evolving. Next is going to be my wee wee. That's the next thing. Bro, this chick, I sent her a picture of my wee wee. Like,
I initially thought glizzy meant gun because Pop Smoke says it in one of his songs.
what does he say? I
carry the glizzy or some shit like that.
So you think it meant gun
So I thought it
originally?
meant gun initially.
Well, clearly for him, if he carries a glizzy, it better mean gun or else he's holding someone else's cock.
Yeah.
That's a weird rap song. I'm out here grabbing glizzies left and right. And you're like, fuck, this is good. Some gangster shit. Left and right, stroking them glizzies, polishing my glizzy, polishing his glizzy. And you're like, fuck, this guy's polishing guns all the time. This guy's a
You
thug.
think it's gangster,
And then really he's just blowing all kinds of dudes.
It's a subtle innuendo for sucking dick, bro.
Yeah. You're like, huh. Thought it was the biggest gangster song I ever heard. Turns out it's the gayest song ever.
Yeah, it's like how what's that song there? Lil Nas X. Everyone thought it was about riding horses.
But it was about riding dicks.
It was about riding dicks.
For him, I'll say he's hilarious because he fucked over everyone and it made me very happy.
He did.
That was hilarious.
But also, did you know Lil Nas X got breast implants?
No. Why would I know this? And how do you know this?
I saw it as a meme. I see.
Is it real?
I don't know. Let's Google it. Lil Nas X breasts.
What does it say? Lil Nas X glizzy enthusiast.
Lil Nas. He trolled fans.
Yeah, obviously. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You fall for a lot of stupid shit. Like George did with Mr. Potato Head stuff. You guys fall for like exaggerated headlines.
Yeah.
You're why those headlines exist.
Yeah, like I fell for the potato head thing.
Yeah.
Also, like I didn't know until you told me.
Like these fucking trannies are taking over. It's like that's not at all nothing.
I didn't say that.
Like that's not what's happening, sir.
But yeah, I mean, I thought they were removing the Mister because it was offensive.
No.
Yeah.
What they did is because there's so many.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Miss all that. They said, okay, instead of calling it Mr. Potato Head, Miss Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head, Baby, we're just gonna call it the potatoes.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck they call
it. Or
them.
the potato head family.
Yeah, exactly. So that you can buy them. And then people said, what the fuck? Mr. Potato Head is getting canceled? But it's not what it's. They're like, no, of course it's not. He's still there. We're just the line is no longer called Mr. Potato Head something. Yeah. Mr. Potato Head something. It's just the potato family, which is fucking fine. It's like I told you, I don't call this channel Pantelis podcast because it's not just the Pantelis podcast. There's all kinds of stuff on it. So it's Pantelis comedy, whatever the fuck I find funny.
Yeah, but I hadn't known until you told me. I thought they were literally out there trying to cancel
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato
the
Head.
uncancelable Mr. Potato Head.
I was like, what did Toy Story do to them?
I'm sick and tired of people talking about cancellation. You're canceled. Cancel my dick. I don't get it. From what? What are you talking about? Cancel.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit either.
Like, I'm tired of hearing the words cancel culture. Even people complain for stuff that has nothing to do with cancel culture. I lost my job, bro. It's fucking cancel culture. Or it's because you grabbed your employee's ass. It could be that too.
That's always
no, bro. It's like sometimes it's not cancel culture. So.
That's always my excuse. The old jobs.
Yeah.
Bro, they're trying to cancel me, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I got canceled from work. What do you mean? They fucking fired me, bro. I fell asleep and I set the place on fire and then got canceled. Well, that's not. I don't think that's cancel culture. That's you not being good at your job. Yeah. Jean-Michel Duty says they should be canceled. They cancel us, bro. What do you want me to change the fucking channel? What do you want me to tell you?
Canceled us?
I guess us. I don't know. Who's the they in this? Maybe it's us. Maybe it's someone else.
If it's us, I pointed the finger.
You fucking canceled us, Poseidon.
Oh.
We got canceled. So stupid. So dumb.
I can't stand this shit.
Yeah.
But speaking of canceling all this shit, I have a few notes here.
It's funny, like when I found out about that guy that was, remember the comedian that was talking, the French podcaster, I forgot his fucking name. He was talking shit about Mike, but really he was trying to talk shit about Two Drink Minimum and you.
Oh, yeah.
But he was scared to name Two Drink Minimum. Yeah. But then we found out, he's very quiet.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Yeah.
Speaking of, yeah.
But also we did take it too far.
What do you mean?
Because like we're not going to tweet at you, we're going to kill you. That's kind of I don't think they were expecting that. Like I make fun of the different scenes, but the French scene, that's something they were not expecting.
Yeah, but we were raised a little bit differently.
Yeah,
you know, We came from different places.
Like
I'm a big softie, you know. Like people know this a bit. A bit, you know. But I was also born and raised in Park.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
But from what I heard, the guy apologized.
Good.
I think he made amends. He apologized.
Good.
It was good for him to do. But if I ever see him, I'm at an event, and he's there, like a French comedy, and he's there, and they tell me, because I don't even know what the fuck he looks like, but if they tell me that that's the guy, I will talk to him. I will tell him, like, all right, like now I'm here face to face, so talk shit. Talk shit now. Say what you want to say. I'll give him the chance. I'll give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Speak your heart.
JF Provincial or some shit like that. Yeah, this guy. So I think he was mostly talking shit about Glutton Fest. You again paid to shit yourself, which is kind of funny. Like if you're gonna talk shit about something, talk shit about that. But name names, bro. Name him.
Yeah, bro.
Name him.
Yeah.
It's innuendo shit.
Why? Yeah.
Name
if you're gonna try and start shit or do something like that.
No problem. However, now I feel bad because, like I said, he did apologize.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna approach him to attack. I'm gonna approach him to tell him, like, okay, you have a problem? Fucking tell me in my face. I'm here now. Yeah. What's the issue? What do you care about what we do?
Yeah.
What's the problem? And also, what I don't get is that he was mad about, like, oh, what's the point of watching him or Mike or some other like other people that Mike likes, like good, apparently like honest, good podcasters, like I guess for views or whatever. It's like, well, just do your job. If they're apparently really good, the people that he was talking shit about, they have like one of the biggest podcasts here because they put production value into it. Okay, they do all kinds of shit. Yeah. That's why they're bigger than us. They're bigger. They put a lot of work into it. That's why they're better than you. Yeah, it has nothing to do with a gimmick or whatever.
But you know what it is? I read this. Okay, I read this in a book. I'm not going to say which book, but I read it in a book.
Okay, the dictionary.
No, I read it in a book. A lot of people know they don't have the talent or the work ethic or stuff like that. Yeah. So they'll
attack.
They won't attack. They'll latch on like parasites.
But I don't see like this thing. It wasn't like a lot. It was just I think it wasn't even I think it was like a private. I think he posted some people or some shit. Like he wrote it up. Yeah. It wasn't even like a video. Like he talked shit by writing. Yeah. Kind of like a tweet or whatever. I don't know. Maybe in his Discord or whatever. And then it came out. People were like, yo, why is this guy talking shit? And it wasn't like there's gonna be beef. Like everybody was against what he was saying. Yeah. They're like, yo, none of these people bothered you. Yeah. Like you're just starting shit. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, I might not even ever get to see him because apparently he's not a comedian. He hangs out with comics, but I don't think he does stand up. But you never know. He might get a chance to talk to me, see what the issue is with 2DM.
And he can meet me also.
I'm gonna try to keep him away from you because you won't do as much talking as I do. So I'd rather. That's true. you have a shorter temper. You're just gonna be like, what the fuck? So I'd rather keep you. At
a distance.
Yeah, I'd rather keep you at a distance.
I can watch.
Especially like I said, since he apologized, bro.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not one to hold a grudge if somebody apologizes.
Me neither. It's just that. I don't know. Like,
it's on principle that when I see him, I'll talk to him. But it's not for a grudge reason. It's just for on principle.
No, me neither.
You're like, all right, you are an adult man. Tell me.
Yeah.
But what's the fucking issue? Talk to me. Yeah. That's why. It's not a...
No, it's not a grudge thing on my part either. It's just that you know how I am. A bit.
That's why I'd like to keep you away. That's you're the exact reason. So you were gonna bring something up?
Yes. Another thing, speaking of cancel culture and all this bullshit. They are canceling Superman.
Superman is never going to be canceled.
They're doing a reboot.
Superman's been rebooted 80 times.
But they're rebooting him as a black Superman.
Where'd you read this? There's no way this is true.
I read it on Twitter.
Why would you assume that it's true?
This is what I read. I don't know how true it is. Okay? Hold on. Let me try and find it again. Where is it? Fuck. Let me just type in black Superman.
It's just a picture of Preach.
Oh, yeah, I found it. The Superman reboot will reportedly be a black Superman story. And Aaron Berg had retweeted it and said, now do white Black Panther.
That's funny. I hope they don't do that because it's just gonna feel weird. It feels forced.
Again, they're ruining something.
It's not ruining. It's just because it feels gimmicky. It feels forced. Just have a black hero like that.
Yeah.
Because all you're gonna think about when you watch the movie is like, it's not real.
Yeah.
You know,
it feels
forced.
Like they took like Black Panther is.
Black Panther's always been black.
He's always been black. He's been a black superhero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I watched Black Panther, I enjoyed it for that. You know what I mean? Like they didn't do this shit.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's not canceling. It's not canceling. It's just
no. I said cancel, but I'm using it very loosely here.
Yeah,
but yeah,
they're rebooting. It's just weird,
yeah.
but it's not the end of the world.
It's like when they had done Troy.
Yeah, with all black guys.
With all black people.
That I didn't even watch that, but a lot of people didn't watch it because again, that felt forced.
Exactly.
That's like what you're doing. It's weird.
Yeah.
That kind of shit is a little odd. I agree. It's a little odd.
You know,
but it's not like it's not the end of the world. Who gives a shit?
No, it's not the end of
world. It's
the world.
another case of you don't want to watch it. Don't fucking watch it.
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah. But why? Here's what I understand. Like it's gonna tank.
Yeah, that's the fucked up thing.
You know
is that
what I mean?
You're setting the actor, you're setting everybody to fail.
You're setting everybody up to fail. There's so many people's jobs on the line.
I'm telling you right now, if they remake Blade with a white guy, I wouldn't watch it. It would feel too weird.
Yeah, I love
like, why are you doing
Blade.
That? Yeah.
I love Blade, and I never paid attention if he was black or white. I just
White Panther would be too controversial. Every time he starts lifting his fist, like, he's like, White Panther, like, no. He's like, no, I'm just saying my name. They would be too controversial. You can't do that shit.
But then again, also, like the situation with Troy, I feel like it's also the actor's fault for taking that job too.
No, man, it's an actor. He's going to take whatever job. It's not.
Yeah, that's true.
People blame the wrong people.
Yeah.
They get mad at the messenger.
Yeah.
Doing his fucking job. Let him do his fucking job.
Yeah.
He wants to take it.
Yeah, but I feel bad because they're doing the whole setting up for failure type of shit.
Yeah, all these movies normally they fail and then they blame everyone else. They say like the Ghostbusters remake.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, men just hate Ghostbusters.
That atrocity.
You know the best part about that was the article. I remember I was laughing so much they had tweeted it became a meme because before the movie came out they said new Ghostbusters and the writer wrote, men, you don't need to go see this movie. It's not for you. And they were like attacking men before the movie came out because the Ghostbusters are all female now, right? Same reporter after the movie tanks goes, why the movie tanked and why it's such a problem. Men refuse to watch it or whatever. Like why didn't men go see it? You told them to go fuck themselves and not go watch it. And then you're writing an article, why the fuck did these guys go watch the movie and it tanked? Like shit like that is hilarious to me. So you just let it play out. When something's fake, people don't like it. They don't gel with it. They don't mesh. Yeah. It's going to fail on its own. You don't have to attack it. You don't have to scream racism or crazy. Let it. That's why I believe in like free speech fully.
Yeah.
Let people say stupid shit. Let them say bad ideas. Yeah. Let them say racist shit. Let them say whatever the fuck they want. That's how you isolate. That's how you figure out what fits for you, what doesn't, and what people really want. I'd rather I know honestly who you are instead of a fake version that you're putting so that you're allowed to say something. Let me know who you are. And if I don't like it, bam, that's it. I cut you off. We're good.
Yeah, and not only isolate, but also if somebody says something stupid, it allows them to learn from their mistakes.
Are you saying that that's why I keep talking shit to people? Shut up, stupid. It's because I'm trying to make them learn from the mistakes.
You're trying to help them.
I'm very helpful. I'm a guidance counselor. You fucking dummies.
Well, I say a lot of dumb shit and you fucking, you call me out.
Yeah, that's true. You I was thinking of something. I was thinking something that happened in 2018 at Just for Laughs. And how, I was like, this is how I know that I'm getting old. Like, even though my filter, normally I don't have it, sometimes I could control myself. I know.
Yeah.
But it was 2018. We were upstairs at the hotel, the bar where everybody is. And I don't know why, audibly, I think you were there too, when audibly my disgust was heard. So we're sitting at the table and there was these couple of women there. I think one of them was a comic and the rest were friends or whatever. And she was like celebrating her 42nd birthday, whatever. It's like, it's my birthday, so I can do whatever I want. And then I just went like, ugh. Like I just felt disgusted. I was like, what you're 40. You're fucking 40. This whole, it's my birthday, the rule, I could do whatever I want. Should have stopped at 12. What are you talking about? You're 40 fucking years old. And then when she said, oh, it was her birthday a few days. And then they started talking and their birthday was days ago. So it's like, fuck, man, now you really passed the time. Like there should be limits to when we're allowing people to be like, it's my fucking birthday. It's my birthday week. You're 40. You're fucking 40. I could drink what I want. Or I don't have to pay. It's my birthday week. Shut up. Just be an adult. Pay for your shit and shut the fuck up. Nobody cares your birthday. What's a birthday week? It's a birthday week.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You're celebrating. I'm sure in your family, just hearing you now, it was a tragic event for them. When you were
or like how some women say, today I'm acting like a bitch because I'm an asparagus.
I've never heard that before in my life.
It's a meme. I stole it from a meme.
I'm an asparagus.
No, because there's a lot of women do the whole, I'm acting this way because I'm a fucking Libra or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, all that shit. I realized that day in 2018 and I never, I wrote it down, but I never talked about it on stage. Yeah. I might explore it now. But I remember I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why are we all just like, yep, that's normal behavior? That is not normal behavior. How is that normal behavior?
Yeah.
You're fucking 40 years old.
Yeah. Like I stopped celebrating my birthday like a long time ago.
It's my birthday year. I always forget when my birthday is. That's different though. I go too extreme. People have to remind me.
I always forget, but then when it comes close, I'm like, am I forgetting something? And then it pops back into my head. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday in a few days.
I remember because I have to renew my license. That's how I remember. I have to pay all my fees.
Funny.
That's
Funny.
no, it's just like, it's my birthday month. What?
Some people say that.
Yeah. Your birthday month. Your birthday month. So fucking make it your birthday year every year. What do you want? At this point,
This point, they're
this century, I was like born in this century, so like I'm not fucking paying. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you saying? There's people trying to bring us to Mars.
It's true.
And you're trying to negotiate the price of a cocktail because it was your birthday fucking 6 days ago. What are you talking about? It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's nuts. That's a little bit. Yeah, it's much. It's very much.
It's a bit much.
Not just a bit much. It's very
But
much.
why I think I'm getting old, I'm an old man, is because it makes me yell. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting like, this is so stupid, I'll get frustrated. Or I think if I was younger, I'd be like, yeah, do whatever you want. But now I'm like, I have to let them know that they're dumb before I move on.
But I get you at the same time. I get you.
You get the...
Like if it's somebody's birthday, like no matter what age they are, like if they're like, you know what, it's
I'll
my
wish
birthday.
them happy birthday. I don't mind that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when
like if I want to enjoy my birthday, you know what I mean? I'm having
I'm
fun.
gonna smoke some crack because it's my How? What does it change?
Okay, that leap, I don't know how somebody would do that, but you know.
A fucking birthday week. Give me that crack. It's like, what?
And then
Those are weird fucking excuses.
that birthday week turns into a birthday year of crack.
Well, it's kind of like people, it's kind of like I have the issue with you with when your cheat day is every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just make up stuff.
That's
Today's my cheat day. Poseidon, I saw you eating pizza yesterday. Yesterday was the pre-cheat day, so I set it up. And then after 3 days of you eating pizza and candy, like, bro, like you just been eating shit all week. You're like, it's a cheat week in this month, bro. And then the rest of the month is like, God damn it.
Well, okay, you know what happens to me sometimes, bro? It's like I'll start off wanting to do well.
As don't we all?
And then like I'll do the 1 week, 2 weeks of like intermittent fasting and eat somewhat right, you know, so I'll have bread here and there, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. But then like the week after, like I completely demolish the hard work I did. You know what I mean? And it's like a vicious cycle that I keep restarting with. I love food so much, bro.
Yeah, food is easy to get addicted to.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were like a good cook, you'd be finished.
Forget it.
Yeah.
I'd be 800 pounds right now.
Yeah.
Forget if I was a good cook, bro. But then again, no, because if you're a good cook,
You're going to cook all the time. You're going to cook amazing. All the shit that you want to buy outside, but you don't say, like, I'm lazy, you just make it. I wish I could bake. That would be badass.
Baking is nice. I've only
Pies
baked
and cakes and shit.
I've only baked one thing in my life.
Your brain cells. I woke up and I baked.
No, I've only baked one thing, and this is something that Legacy had showed me. It's basically you take a big pan, okay? You take cookie dough, bottom layer is cookie dough, okay?
Well, we're stopping right there. Maurizio says,
Why?
I'm acting like, because you're just going to tell us of a cake with all kinds of shit that you
No,
put
it's
together.
not a cake. It's not a cake. It's like a brownie cookie cake, and
It's not a cake. It's not a cake. It's a brownie cookie cake.
No, but you know, hold on, listen to me.
She's not my girlfriend. She's this girl that I'm dating who's my girlfriend. So Maurizio said in the chat, he says, I'm acting like a bitch because I am insert astrological sign here. You know when they do that?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
acting like a bitch because I'm a Libra or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, even that. How is that a pass?
It's not.
That's what Bill Cosby should have used. I rape them because I'm a Capricorn. Don't talk to me, talk to the stars. Like, what the fuck kind of an excuse? I'm a Taurus. You know how we get. Like, what is that? What adult uses that?
Oh, shit.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring up Walrus versus Libra. It's so stupid.
But that's where that meme spawned of like, I'm a fucking avocado.
Oh, it's just I'm a this, therefore
I'm a
that.
this. Yeah. So, but yeah, I always found that shit funny. But what was I going to say?
I don't know. It was going to be cookie related though, and you're going to say it's not really a cake, but it's a cake.
Well, I want to finish it because I made it once, and the thing is, I finished half a pan in the day, and I realized that it is very dangerous. I'm never making it again. Bottom layer is cookie dough. Middle layer is Oreos.
Just sugar, yeah.
And then top layer is brownie mix.
Yeah.
And then you bake it, and then you cut it.
You just mixed up a lot of sugar together and ate it, yeah. So you did what I said 3 minutes ago you were going to say you did. You said no. You also said it's not going to be a cake. Then you said what I said you were going to, what you denied.
I had to get it out there because it was so good.
All right.
So if anyone's watching, they can try it.
But that's just whatever the fuck they have in their pantry. Just mix it together. If it's chocolate, that's all you did.
Well, no, you layer it.
How else would you do it? You're going to float independently? And then you're just eating cookies.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
You're like those people that say, look, man, you just got to put one foot in front of the other. Yeah, that's how people walk. That's exact. Everyone's walking the same way. Who's putting 2 feet at a time? Who's hopping places?
Kangaroos.
You know when people say that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just put fucking one shoe on at a time.
Speaking of one shoe at a time and stuff like that, have you seen those videos, those TikToks that the guys make where like, what if we sprinted everywhere?
No, I've never seen those.
You haven't? It's so funny.
I'm not aware of a lot of your trends or your glazing dicks or whatever. I'm not aware of a lot of this shit.
Like what they'll make a video and the guy literally every activity he does sprints.
Okay.
I don't know why I find that entertaining. Like, what if we sprinted while doing it? So
could be the IQ, your low IQ. Could be that.
No, but it's entertaining.
Like, I know most of what I know is completely stupid. Not none, but the majority of the things I know are useless. Okay.
Same.
You're one level below that. You're even more useless than that. All my useless shit compared to your stuff is science. You know? That's what it is.
But I know. But
it's that's the levels.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, you glazing? Like, I'll talk to you about the Purge show, which is wasting my time watching nonsense, useless knowledge, and then you'll be like, yo, you glazing dicks?
No, it's the glizzy.
Just dumber. Just what? The glizzy, sorry.
You got the glizzy ready, bro?
That's it. Just one level under. Yeah.
But it's funny. It's entertaining. I don't know.
People sprinting places.
No,
like
just in general, the dumb shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of dumb shit, but I don't know. It's just entertaining.
It is entertaining.
You know?
That's how we watch them, right? There's a lot of dumb shit out now. Yeah.
But, yeah. Where was I going with this?
Somewhere stupid, guaranteed. You were talking about cookies. You were talking about addictions.
And then I went to sprinting everywhere.
You were saying how you can't do any better. You're like, I want to.
Oh, no, I could.
You say you always fail.
Not always. Well, I mean, I'm like up and down, like a roller coaster. You know
Go
what I mean?
on.
Like, I'm good, and then I'm like, ooh, I slip a bit. And then I'm good, and then, ooh, I slip a bit. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to level myself out. Instead of doing this all the time to just kind of do.
Oh, yeah. Olga's asking if you like Mallrats.
Yes. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Good movie.
So next week, what are we doing? We're watching another one of the View Askew stuff.
The what?
View Askew, like another one of the...
How many movies are there of this universe?
There's a lot. There's Clerks, which is what started all. There's Clerks 2. There's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I think that's the main... you saw Chasing Amy already.
Yeah.
I think that's the main good stuff.
We should watch all of them.
Well, we're not going to rewatch the shit that we watched.
No, I mean, like, we watched 2 of them. Sounds like there's 5. We should watch the other 3.
He saw Chasing Amy, Gary, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's what started this all. He liked it. And then now, here's the thing. He's watching them backwards, though. So you're not watching because there's an order to them.
Okay.
Oh, Dogma. Shit, thank you, Alexander. Yeah, Dogma. Okay, so that's it. So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You'll watch... we'll watch Clerks next, so you see how it all started. Mm-hmm. Clerks 2, you don't have to watch right away, because all this shit happens in between.
Okay.
Clerks 2. And then, so you'll watch Clerks, and then you'll watch Dogma, and then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And then Clerks 2. And you'll kind of fall in order there. But I didn't watch them in order the first time either.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think I watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back first.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Dogma I think you're going to like.
But yeah, I'd like to watch all of them.
Yeah.
I also wanted to watch Problem Child, but we can't find it.
we're gonna. I'm gonna get you a copy of that so we can watch that. We're gonna end up watching that too.
Yeah.
You have to watch both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to get to know what they are. Yeah. They're good.
Both are Problem Child?
I prefer the second one.
Okay.
Because he has a partner.
As a sidekick.
Yeah. Well, not really. It's his rival, and then they turn.
Oh.
They team up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You're gonna like it, Problem Child. It's good. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
The whole series. There's even Kramer in the first one. He's like an escaped convict.
Kramer?
Yeah.
From
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yeah. Michael Richards. You know, of Laugh Factory fame. Kramer.
Oh, I thought you meant Kramer from Seinfeld. I thought the character Kramer existed in Problem Child.
That would be fucked up. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be. That you confused me there. I was like, what?
No.
How does this and
Michael Richards is in it. Is what
That's
I'm saying.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Michael Richards is in it. It's a good one. Have you seen when I mentioned the Laugh Factory? You know what I'm talking about?
When he dropped N bombs.
Okay, you've seen it, right?
I haven't seen it, but
you never saw it?
No.
Years ago. Oh, it's crazy. Because I did a podcast with Earl yesterday. I think it comes out tomorrow, and that's what we were talking about. I made a joke about that because he was talking about how he's not in at the Laugh Factory, and then I said it's because he's not dropping enough N bombs on stage. And I remember that video. That was one of the first viral videos that I remember. That wasn't the beheading because at that time that's when like YouTube was starting and shit. Yeah. But I remember that one fucking viral. It was weird to see too. Like you could see him losing his shit on stage. Like he just lost complete control. He didn't have the audience, and he got angry.
And he just dropped N bombs.
Well, you never heard it. It was more. It wasn't just dropping. He was trying to hurt them because he was mad at them for making noise. They're like, you people, if this was back in the day, we'd hang you or whatever. And it's
shit.
Yeah, he was saying some weird shit. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a little intense.
He got so angry, he went super personal. It's kind of like when somebody fucks with you and you go like to them directly. Yeah. He did that, but racially.
Yeah, that's no good.
It was hilarious, but it was hilarious watching him bomb. Like, it was just hilarious. Like God damn, that's rough.
I'm probably going to laugh, but now that you're talking to me about
If you were in the room, I don't think at the time anybody, like comics, we found it funny after the fact.
Yeah.
In the room, I think it would have just been what the fuck? It would have been the weirdest thing. Yeah. After, watching him just lose his shit and just go nuts is funny. But in the room at that time, oh, dude, that must have been... Imagine going on after him. Like, if you're the host.
Yo.
He called, you're like, hey guys, so we having fun? So what do you do? Oh, you throw stuff. Okay, that's fine. The host must have been fucked.
Yeah, heavy.
But Landau told us that he was a dick too. Michael Richards, when he started doing stand-up. He was a dick to him. He has a whole story about that, when he was a dick to him. I think at the Laugh Factory. Or somewhere. Yeah, he was bringing him up on stage. And he was a real prick. And he was doing push-ups always backstage, push-ups and sit-ups before he goes on. Yeah. And he was really mean to people. I think he said, hey man, what do you want me to say about you? Anything you want me to say? And he's like, you know who the fuck I am. See, whatever the fuck, like shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. He was very, the fact that he was Kramer, and he was so popular as Kramer, it really went to his head. He was like, I'm fucking Kramer. I'm the guy. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So that's why when people didn't respond, because he was new at stand-up at the time, he did. So it's not an easy thing to do. He just thought, oh, I'm so funny on TV. This is going to work. It's
going to translate to the stage.
It's going to translate to the stage, which it doesn't.
Yeah.
So he was so angry that he took it personal when they weren't feeling him or whatever, and then he attacked them he felt hurt, so he wanted to hurt them.
Yeah.
It was like a weird defense thing. But a comic, like if he was a real comic at the time, he only gave a shit. He would have maybe made fun of them, fucked around a bit, see if they're down for that, and then moved on. And
Well, I guess maybe it was the ego. Like he had made millions of dollars off of Seinfeld. No?
But that's why it was the ego. He thought, I'm so good at making people laugh. I'm going to transition to the stage. I'm going to be the best thing ever in comedy.
Yeah. But isn't the laugh track
Laugh Factory?
No, but like let's say on Seinfeld, is the laugh track real, or are there actually people watching?
There's people there, but it's a live audience. But they're told to laugh. But it was but it was funny. The stuff.
No, it was funny. Like I found that, like I watched a lot of Seinfeld episodes and
but the thing is, it was funny because Larry David wrote it, and he was a character.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So on stage, you're not Kramer.
Yeah.
You're Michael Richards.
Exactly.
So it's just because they'll give you, if they know you. The good thing is, if you have some fame, you have their attention from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you get to dodge something that it's bad when you're an open micer, which is getting that connection with the audience. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, they're closed off.
Yeah.
So that first minute before they know you is always maybe 2 minutes. If you're good to get them to kind of ease up and accept you, and then you can make them laugh. So he already had that barrier down because they knew who he was. So he had that part easy. He just had to write jokes and perform. But if it wasn't to his standard of you, like if you weren't to his standard of laughing, he'd get upset, which is crazy. Sometimes it doesn't work, bro. Every Chappelle will have nights where it doesn't work.
Yeah, of course.
Like that's part of the game. That's what we do.
But it's not just this. It's also in
Everyday life.
Too.
No, but I mean,
everyday life.
People. It's somebody had said this and they were 100% right. TV and the Netflix special and all that. The fact that that's all there is online ruined people's expectations of comedy. Because now because those specials normally, like especially your first special, that hour, it takes years to build. So it's really, really perfected and it's meant for general consumption. It's edited, it's cut, it's something else. On stage, there's mistakes, all kinds of shit that happens. In real life. So a lot of people, not just like they say, audiences might be expecting that type of 1 hour thing, which they're not going to get, but also a lot of comics that are coming in new are expecting that every time I go on stage, it's like that. It's I'm killing, the room is full, but you don't always kill.
Yeah.
Nobody always kills.
If
you always kill, you're not doing well because you have to bomb to find new things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I remember just in sales, right? I had weeks or months where I was fucking flying, and then I had some weeks or months where I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's normal. Like I remember when I first started car sales, the first 2 months I sold 6 cars each month. It was like, all right, you know. And the third month I sold 0. But then the month after,
that's what it is.
I killed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
That's in everything.
You learn. That's in everything. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
So he did that. So he wanted that's what it was. It wasn't because he was like well, obviously, clearly he had some fucking racism in him because he went fucking nuts. And the shit he said, but the reason why he got to that point was because of his arrogance, and he got so upset. He's like, I want to hurt them the way they're like it hurt him. Like I've never had a bad set and been personally hurt. It's like I fucked up, you know, you laugh at it or you're upset and then you figure out what you need to change. That's part of the game. Yeah. But I've never been like these fucking people like it's their fault. That to me is but at the time I wasn't doing stand up when I saw that. It was so I didn't know. It was after when I started doing stand up that I realized like, okay, yeah, he definitely overdid it. Yeah,
it's a little crazy. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to feel hurt because you didn't do well, like but not hurt I guess like because of them.
No, but everything you like Tommy said in the chat, you have to bomb so you could innovate. You know, it's the same thing like my Saudi Arabian bit that works now, which is crazy, and how I work. In the beginning, it would always bomb. Yeah, because it was too crazy. It was not bomb, but gasp. But it was gas without the payoff that it has now. The joke. In the beginning, it was just like, oh, what the fuck did he just say? And it was just, that weird. Whereas now, the way I've fixed it, it's like, oh, you motherfucker. But it's essentially the same joke. Yeah. It's just I give a different, like I bring it in differently, and I give 2 different outs for it. No. But it's essentially the same joke that had started the whole, what the fuck? So, but you have to. If I didn't test it out, if I didn't try, there was no way I could get to it. No. His excuse was that he was trying to diffuse the situation. That's how, saying something outrageous was to diffuse it. He's like, look, I thought these guys were angry. They might get physical. I started to drop some N-bombs to calm their nerves. Everybody knows that's what black guys that are angry like. It's so crazy. Diffuse the situation. Yeah. That's like if you get into a fight with your wife one day, you know how you diffuse? You're like, listen, cunt. That's how it diffuses everything.
Well, no, you tell her, calm down. Why are you overreacting?
Yeah.
That
why
works.
Why are you acting such a broad? See how that goes.
Calm down. Why are you overreacting? Or don't be such a bitch.
Yeah, don't be such a kind of a bitch, you know that?
Oh, do you remember that Key and Peele bit? That reminded me of that just now.
Oh, you're such a bitch. She's such a bitch. Key and Peele had good fucking sketches.
Oh, man. Yeah. I miss those.
Yeah.
Fuck, I used to watch the fuck out of those.
Key and Peele had good sketches. Yeah. And Chappelle, I guess, was first with those types of sketches. Yeah. And then Key and Peele did good, too. Yeah. We don't have any of those shows anymore. Now everyone's scared to do shit, too. Yeah. That's the other thing that's fucking scary about the way we are now. Yeah. People are scared to innovate because they're scared to offend.
Yeah, I know. But, because it's fucked. But it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. No. People should just be like, fuck it.
Because they go and look at stuff in the back. Like they go and look at stuff from years ago and they put them in different contexts. Like they were trying to cancel a few days ago Superman, Henry Cavill, because he had dated Gina Carano.
Okay.
And they go, he dated her, and Disney canceled her because we didn't like what she said because it was right wing politically. So fucking cancel him too because he dated her. Back at like crazy logic. But that's the slippery slope thing that I talk about. If you let people get away with dumb shit like that, they're gonna just reach for more because now they got that. So now they want more. They want more. They want more. And it gets to dumb things. It gets to, for example, if you let's say you murder someone, and then not only me because I'm your friend, I have to get in trouble, but then any girl you dated. You dated a fucking murderer. Yeah, well, he wasn't a murderer when I dated him. He was just a fucking retard. No, well, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Guilty by association. It's what they do with skin color. White people are colonizers, this and that. People that, you've colonized maybe 3 refrigerators in your life. That's what you've colonized. It's guilty by association, which is a crazy way to be.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Crazy way to be. Yeah, you don't move forward that way.
Yeah, no, it destroys.
It's the whole sins of your father's thing. You pay for someone else's mistakes. Your father was a murderer. You're considered a murderer. So I didn't murder anyone.
No,
I didn't do anything. I eat. What did I do? And it's a very, very backwards way to be. And a lot of people are scared to say how they really feel.
Yeah.
A lot of people are scared to be like, that's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But the reality is, it's stupid.
It is.
If you take
100%.
it, if you take it and you actually analyze it, and I don't tell you a side, and objectively people think it's stupid, then your position is stupid. Like the 55-year-old guy that we saw, that he identifies as a woman and he plays college basketball. He's a 7-foot, 50-year-old man dunking on little girls. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's not anti-trans or whatever. That is a dumb thing to do to these girls.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's not anti-trans or anything. It's that in itself is completely absurd. It's like a joke article.
How the fuck did we get to this?
People are scared to say the truth. People are scared because they're scared of backlash. Even when you're right, you're scared of backlash.
Yeah.
It's a bad way to be.
It's a terrible way to be.
Yeah. Because what they do is they'll group you in with stuff.
Yeah.
So, for example, the Trump thing. Say Trump, I don't know, comes out with, like Trump with the no wars thing. He's like, I don't want to start new wars. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Objectively, you should be able to say, that's a good thing. I agree with no new wars. That's a good thing. But what they'll do is, like, the whole guilty by association, be like, what? You agree with grabbing women by the pussy?
Yeah.
Like, no, I never, what I'm saying is, I like the fact that he said we shouldn't start new wars, we shouldn't do that. Oh my God, why do you think we should grab women by the pussy? It's like, who the fuck said that? What are you talking about? Well, that's what he said, and you agree with him with no war, so you agree with, like, it's just...
This reminds me, this has only happened to me one time when I was dating that girl from Quebec City, and she called me a Nazi.
Oh yeah, why were you a Nazi?
Yeah, because we were arguing about borders. Like, at first she started the conversation with, like, it'd be nice if there was no borders and everyone could travel everywhere.
It's
and
absurd.
Everyone could go everywhere, you know what I mean? I go, yeah, but the reality is there's bad people out there. You need
borders. What do you so tell her, why do you have a door?
Yeah, exactly. So I go, you need this kind of shit. And, and she's like, oh, you're going to tell me you're anti-immigration. I go, I'm not anti-immigration.
That's not what I said,
and then she goes, no, but that means you're anti-immigration. I go, no.
I'm not anti-immigration. I'm pro-border. I'm pro-security.
And then she said, what about the people coming through? I'm like, oh no, I'm anti illegal immigration. So the conversation was around that. She's like, you're a fucking Nazi. This. I was like,
that's what the Nazis did.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the Nazis blocked their borders. They're like, nobody can come in if they're illegal. That's what they did.
Yeah, that was the first red flag, by the way.
That's absurd, bro. But again, that's the thing. When they don't have an argument, they're like, oh, fuck, this is right. Then they're like, Nazi, racist, this or that. And then people get scared because most people that work 9 to 5 or whatever, a lot of times their bosses, the structure, they might be imbeciles. Sometimes you have a good boss and they understand context. Yeah. And they're like, I understand what you said there. There's no problem. Big corporations, they're scared. It goes to the HR department. They'll take stuff out of context. People worry. So they never give their opinion, even if it's a good opinion, but on a subject that's tense. Like this, like border, this and that. A subject that's tense. Because the right opinion is, of course you need borders. Right? Of course you need borders. Yeah. That doesn't mean you're racist or anti, but if every country has to have borders. That's crazy not to have borders. You have to have doors, of course. That's insane. This whole everybody should go wherever they want, that's absurd. You should go wherever you want, but you got to get the fucking permission to go to another country. It's another fucking country. Let them do whatever they want. Yeah. But what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, well, I'll group you into this, and now you fit into this narrative. So now you're an anarchist, you're a Nazi, you're whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Because they're scared to have a dialogue.
Well, they had done the same thing recently. I think we already spoke about it, but I'm gonna keep saying it because this had really pissed me off. They said like if you voted for Trump or if you supported Trump, you have Trumpism. They're trying to treat it like a mental illness.
Yeah. And I remember AOC said we have to have a list of people and they need to pay for what they did for voting. Like that shit. That's crazy shit. That's absurd shit.
That's nuts.
That's crazy shit. Yeah.
So how the fuck did we get to this?
We got to this because people gave in too much. Yeah. They're like, all right, you're right, dear. All right, you're right. And then at a certain point, you're telling your friend he's right, just to appease him. Yeah. It's the same thing like Hitler. The powers were appeasing him. They're like, all right, well, he just took over Poland. Who gives a shit about Poland? Like, they were just appeasing. It's like, okay, now it's out of hand. That's what you can't appease. When someone's wrong, you have to fucking tell them. What are you talking about? You know? Just like Trump when he first announced that he wanted to build an entire wall. It's like, you know how big this fucking, what are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about?
It was very long.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? People, it doesn't matter what side you are. You should have been like, what are you, a wall? Bro, are you fucking crazy? Yeah. It's not going to stop anything. By the time that wall's done, there's going to be tunnels under it. What are you talking about? You know? But nobody ever, it's like, oh, I'm on this side. I have to agree with everything this side says. And then there's no progress. Because you stand in your ground, you're like, no, I'm fucking doing this because this is what my side said. Just like AOC. AOC, another same thing. You'd think, oh, she's young, she's progressive, doesn't know what the fuck she's talking. Repeats whatever the fuck they tell her.
The Green New Deal.
And they're like, have you read through this? Yeah, it's like the best fucking thing ever. Well, most people are gonna be unemployed. There's not enough money in the world to do what the fuck you're asking. This technology doesn't exist. She's like, I forgot how many trillions. We're gonna make up a technology to do this. And like, well, this doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. It doesn't. How is that in the Green New Deal? There's a thing about renewable energies that don't actually exist. But there was money allocated to it. Like, well, this doesn't exist. But one day we'll figure. Yeah, but that's not you can't put this. We don't know how to do what you're talking. It's not a real thing. Like all cars should run on water, like stuff like that. You know, like stupid shit. Same thing with the basic income. Should people just get paid by the government? And then she took it out. Yeah, all shit like that. It's just, I gotta push this shit through. I gotta be on this side, even if it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. That was my issue with the whole wall thing. It's like, you know how big the fucking. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was
what a waste
crazy.
of fucking money. But you know, no one wants to look at shit critically. They want to take sides.
But how cool would it have looked?
So for what?
If you made if it was like a cool wall, I don't know, bro.
How much money will go into that shit, bro?
Insane amount of money.
And for what? What you're trying to stop isn't going to stop.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they use submarines anyways.
Huh?
They have these crazy submarines, very small submarines.
Look, Flatcast, like, we had 400 miles of wall before Trump was even president. So did it change anything? It's not the wall that's the issue, you know? It wasn't the wall. It was anyways. It's, what does he say? Anyways, fuck the states, Julian says. Julian, it's not the state. The state's not the problem. Fucking most of what people forget about is what we do, this technology, the internet, all that. That's American. You consume American culture. American culture, the culture of innovation, moved the world forward. Again, you're doing the whole guilty by association thing. Oh, I don't like what Trump did. I don't like what Biden did, so fuck all of them. That's crazy. Why? You fucking love the internet. You love your goddamn computer. You love movies. You like blue jeans. No, right? Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong.
It's like saying fuck Greeks. Oh, I'm gonna go get myself a PETA.
Yeah.
Need some feta. Like, what are you talking about? You have democracy? It's because of them. Like, fucking.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah. I hate this grouping shit. The guilty by association shit.
Yeah.
Same thing with coronavirus in China. There was like beatings of Chinese people getting beat up in North America.
I remember that. Not even Chinese. It was they were beating up Koreans. At some point, Thailand, Vietnamese. They were beating up all the Asians, bro.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
Fuck you caused coronavirus. Because like, what are you talking about, bro? My name is Steve.
Bro, the guy speaks proper English.
Yeah, I grew up here.
Accent.
Like, well, how did I start the coronavirus? What are you talking about?
In America, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck are you saying?
But that's the stupidity of the majority.
That's why you got to be careful. You can't fall for that trap.
Yeah.
That's the real trap. That's the real. You know when they go like the media is the enemy of the people. That's what they do. That's the real trap. Is they fuck with you. They force you to fight for stupid shit. So you realize how you're getting fucked behind you. Like Biden, still didn't give those checks to people, but he found time to bomb Syria.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Have
crazy.
you seen the memes that came out?
No.
The old switcheroo. It shows.
The old switcheroo.
It shows Indiana Jones with Joe Biden's face on Indiana Jones.
One he has the checks and the other he has.
Yeah, one he has the checks on the left, taking the checks and putting the bombs.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I bet you the orange guy's looking better now.
Well, this guy, he barely.
Unless you don't care about human life, then you don't mind this.
Yeah. But Trump didn't bomb anyone and kill him, did he? I don't know. I don't think he did.
I think in the beginning, Syria was still going on when he was in charge, but he didn't start a new war or anything like that. But he's not a war president anyway. This guy's most focused on the economy and shit like that. The fact that he got into immigration so deep was already surprising. Because even though he wanted to appease people, do what you're good at. Do what the fuck you know. Yeah, it's true. Wall Street was doing well when he was around. So fucking focus on that shit.
Yeah.
Biden, I don't know, focus on old folks' homes. What do you want me to fucking tell you? I don't know what the fuck he's good at now. Honestly, he's lost his fucking mind too.
They keep releasing videos of him being lost.
He's old, bro. It's going to happen. This whole presidency is mostly going to be that. It's mostly going to be sound bites and clips of him being belligerent.
Oh, what did I see? Apparently Kamala Harris was very upset at him.
For what? For
not consulting her about the bombings in Syria.
Shut up. Shut up. He didn't even consult his doctors. Don't worry. I think he wasn't even consulted.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
He was not consulted. The real powers that be bombed Syria. If you honestly think Joe Biden sat there and pulled the trigger, you're crazy.
Yeah.
They told him later, like, yo, by the way, we bombed Syria. He's like, why? She's such a lovely girl. Like, oh, God damn it.
I'm sure they gave this guy pudding while they did that.
Of what?
He was like, here, have some pudding. You know? Because of his teeth or whatever. Because he's old.
They gave him Jello, you mean?
Yeah, Jello. There you go, Jello. Yeah.
You don't hear about Jello anymore. I think because fucking Cosby ruined Jello.
Was Cosby that ruined Jello?
Cosby was Jello's spokesperson.
How did he ruin Jello, though?
Because he raped like 30 people.
Oh, yeah. And it was a yeah, okay. Oh, it's like that.
How did that ruin Jello? It just made me crave Jello a lot more, but in secret.
No, but then the people are doing that whole guilty by association thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's right. Jello didn't rape anyone. I'm saying that because of that, Jello's not, because he was the Jello pudding pop guy. He was, when I was young, when you'd think of Jello, you'd think of Cosby. He had a good deal with Jello. They must have paid him a lot, bro. He was like the face of Jello. Yeah.
God damn. It's like the Subway guy that they found all kinds of kiddie porn on his
Same
laptop.
thing, yeah. Remember for a while Subway
was like, people were like,
I didn't want to go to Subway at the time either because I kept thinking of that too. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
He's trying to bang little dudes. Years ago. I used to like Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to, as a kid, be obsessed with the pizza sub, it was called.
Okay.
It was basically pizza in a sub.
This was after it came out that he was banging little dudes. You're like, one day I'm gonna meet Jared.
No. As a kid, I was like, yay!
You were walking into Subway ass first.
I was hopping back.
Yeah.
Where's Jared?
Yeah, he doesn't actually come to this location. This is just the small Subway in the mall.
I did all the.
Tell him I was here.
I did all the Subways in Quebec.
You remember the cards that you had?
Just to find them. What cards?
Remember when you would get a couple of subs, you get a sub free? They would stamp your shit.
I don't remember that.
You remember that shit?
No.
Yeah, after like 6 subs, you get one for free or 12
maybe
subs.
I do, yeah. Well, Tim Hortons does the same thing now, but you have a card that you scan.
Oh, they have the scan now?
Yeah.
You collect...
Oh, beep.
You collect coffees?
Yeah, like after the 7th coffee, it's free.
Oh.
The 8th is free.
8th is free.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff for guys like us that always get the same thing,
yeah,
like
exactly.
coffees.
I was like, I literally get like 2-3 coffees a day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do like 3 times, like I accumulate points 3 times a day because like I'll go get 3 coffees like once, and then like in an hour or two another coffee, and then in an hour another coffee, and it's only an hour that you can reuse it again. Yeah. You can't reuse the card right away, like with less than an hour.
Really?
Yeah. So an hour has to pass before you can use it again. So because I use it 2-3 times, like every couple of days, I get free coffees.
So you have to. Oh, I know why they do that. So you can't give the card to your friend who's going in and all that.
Basically,
but that's stupid because then countries all buy it at once.
Also, what?
Like you and your friends, would you go together instead of going 2-2-2? You just get 10 coffees.
Or what some people would do, they would try to milk it. I'm sure people would try to do this. You know, there's some fucking cheap people out there, like next level cheap. I'm sure what they would do is they would literally go buy one, scan the card, come back, not too long. Oh, I forgot to buy a coffee. Buy another one.
I forgot to buy a coffee. What does that mean?
Would pretend they're stupid or whatever. They'd be like, oh, I forgot to. Oh, I need another coffee, and then would scan it again. You know what I mean? They would pull.
I don't understand. How is that a stunt? He just bought 2 coffees. He's allowed to scan it twice.
Yeah, within the hour. I mean,
but you don't understand why is that? Why would that be a scam?
Because let's say they need to buy 4 coffees.
Yeah.
What they would do is they would buy each coffee separately to get 4 points instantly.
What's the problem with that?
Because when they scan, well, I guess Tim Hortons doesn't want people to do that.
No, that's not what they don't want. They don't want you giving your card to someone else. That's what they're trying to avoid. If you buy the 4 coffees, they don't mind. You bought the 4 coffees. The reason why they're doing that is kind of the bus. Back in the day, the bus used to do the same thing.
Yeah, I remember
when
that.
you scan your bus pass, you can't right away scan it again because they didn't want kids giving it through the window because that's what we used to do, and then coming into the bus. Same thing with the metro.
But you were able to at some point.
No. In the beginning, there was no scanners in the buses. Here in Montreal, the buses, there was no scanner.
Oh, yeah,
you would just show it.
Yes.
So if I used to have guys in high school that they would make fake ones.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't work in the metro because there's no magnet to them.
Yeah.
Because you would just show it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's
There were
not
different colors.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know what, as a scam guy, I'm surprised you don't know what scam is because no one would, what your scenario you described is not a scam. That's just a guy.
Well, no, I'm picturing somebody going up to the cash and being like, okay, I'd like 1 coffee. And then he scans the card, buys it, pays, keeps the coffee. Okay, now I want another coffee.
Yeah, what's the problem with that? It's
But
the same thing.
Tim Hortons doesn't want to do that because if you buy 4 coffees and scan once, you get 1 point.
Oh, wait, you get, hold on. Are they giving you per purchase?
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
That's not what you told us.
I didn't
You
explain.
told us you get 4 coffees.
I just realized, I'm very sorry. I just realized that the way I explained it was no good. It's per purchase.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so every time you purchase, you scan it, you get 1 point.
So I could just go purchase a donut, it'll give me 1 point.
Yep.
So if I go and I purchase $100 worth of shit,
1 point.
that's a stupid thing.
Yeah, no.
Man, are you sure that's what it is?
100%.
That's a scam. Now Tim Hortons is fucking around.
On their part.
Yeah.
Yes.
On their part. Yeah, that's dirty.
Yeah.
Other places give you for the item. Like, the 6th sub is free, for example.
Yeah.
So if you buy 5 subs at a time, let's say you buy 6, let's say, then you could get the 6th one for free right there. They'll give you they'll charge for the 5. That's what people will do.
Yeah.
This seems scammy. Tim Hortons, for as big as they are, they pull little small town shit like this.
Yeah. Did you see the what I had sent you, the ad they had on Instagram? Did you see that?
No, it was the eggs or something.
Yeah, the eggs, but then they wrote under the description.
You sent me a photo, but I don't know what the problem was. You just sent me a Tim Hortons ad. I didn't know what you were talking
but you
about.
didn't read the description they had.
Well, what
It wrote our eggs are super fresh, and then they go, no, even fresher than your mixtape or some shit. Like they're trying to be hip.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna try and find it after. I'm gonna show it to you.
I don't give a shit about that.
But I found that a bit ridiculous. Like they're trying to be like super hip and shit.
Yeah. So David says that Tim Hortons gives you 1 point per day maximum, even if during the day you go 4 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's even worse than I thought.
Yeah, that's super. For a big company like that, they have a small town mentality.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. There's nothing fresher than our newly freshly cracked eggs. No, not even your new mixtape.
Why you bring? That's exactly what you just told us. I don't know why you're so angry at that.
Oh, no, I'm not angry. I just found it like it feels like they're trying
To market.
too much. Yeah.
It's a commercial.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. I felt. I don't know.
I don't, what did it feel? I don't know, because I'm trying to understand what your issue is with it. It's just a stupid
I don't know,
commercial.
it feels like they're trying to be a little too hippity hop. You know what I mean?
You think that's they're speaking to the black community? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Really? Is that what you thought? You thought, yo, what the fuck is this Tim Hortons marketing to black people?
No, they're trying to market to, I guess, like young
You think Tim Hortons is on a campaign
people.
to get young black people to go to Tim Hortons, and that's they found the way. They write something on Instagram about a mixtape. You thought that's your view of the world is fucking hilarious.
No, but like I don't know, like just regular rappers. I don't know, like I don't know.
So they just want regular rappers. The demographic of regular. There's just so many rappers. That's where they're gonna make their money.
I'm gonna stop digging my hole.
They're sitting there. That's what rappers do. They sit there. They're like, yo, you see what Tim Hortons just dropped? Deshaun, let's go get some coffees. What are you talking about? It's so crazy.
I'm gonna stop digging my hole.
It's such an oversimplified worldview.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna stop talking.
So that's what you thought. You thought, fuck, they're going for that hardcore rapper demographic.
I don't know. They put mixed there. I thought they were trying to be fucking all hip and shit.
It was just a joke. It was just a simple Instagram joke.
It wasn't funny. I didn't find it funny.
Well, it affected you. You remembered. I mean, they did their job properly. It personally affected you.
No, it didn't personally affect me. Yeah, I just.
No, they just care about the Eminem demographic, bro. They want Eminem there, 50 Cent. It's only rappers. What are you talking about? Is that really what you?
I don't know.
I can't believe how
I just found it ridiculous. I don't know why I found it so ridiculous.
But why did you think that it was like a ploy to get rappers?
No, not a ploy. I don't know. I just saw. I don't know. It seemed like. I don't know. It seemed.
You literally said hippity hop. You said they're trying to get them hippity hop demographic.
No, it seemed. I don't know. It seemed not cool. It seemed like they were trying to be cool, but it's not cool.
Yeah, obviously it's Tim Hortons. How cool can they be?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's definitely not a ploy to get that coveted rapper market.
The SoundCloud rappers, bro.
Like, how many of you think there are? They're like, yo, we only drink coffee from Tim Hortons.
Nowadays,
and then we drop fucking tracks on SoundCloud. It's crazy. You think that's it? It's like, yo, we just want Chief Keef. That's it. We're happy. Bobby Shmurda just got out of prison. If he drinks our coffee, we're good.
Oh, Bobby Shmurda.
Yes?
Yeah, he's back. Did you see that? You know what I found out?
I just said it.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I found out about him?
Yeah.
That I really like. He had gotten initially 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and his friend had gotten 12. And he had asked them to reduce his friend's sentence to 7 years. Okay? And they said the only way they're going to do that is if he does 7 also. So he took 2 extra years so his friend can take 5 less. So they both did 7 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they make deals like that. What a stupid deal. What does one have to do with the other?
I don't know. But yeah.
That's pretty badass. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
But what
too.
a stupid system.
Yeah. I guess. But that's what they did, yeah. So they gave his friend 5 less years and they gave him 2 extra. And
I like
the
that.
time together, they came out at the same time.
I like
crazy.
that.
Like, I follow 50 Cent on Instagram.
He was talking about it?
He was talking about that also, but they threw like a crazy party for him. Like a
no shit.
party. Yeah,
well, the kid deserved it, bro.
yeah.
He had the choice, I think, to rat
Yeah,
and do a lot less time.
Yeah, and unlike
He said
Tekashi
no.
6ix9ine, he didn't. He stuck to his guns.
Yeah. Well, Tekashi 6ix9ine is not a real.
He's not a real thug. He
He's
plays
not a real
the
thug, guys.
Yeah,
It's just a role that he's playing.
Yeah, I know.
And he's fighting with Meek Mill. He's feuding with him.
Fighting, by the way.
Oh, Meek Mill's getting embarrassed, bro.
Well, apparently it came out that they're orchestrating it.
It's not that they're orchestrating it. Is that Meek Mill looks super weak because he's trying to be like a 19-year-old rapper.
Isn't he like 40 though? How old is
That's the thing. That's the problem. He's like, yo, I'm a savage because he was talking shit about Kobe Bryant. He made a joke that wasn't even a good joke. He was trying to talk about Kobe Bryant and Kobe Bryant's wife's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? And then he had to apologize to her.
Wait, what?
Because he goes, he made a Kobe Bryant reference that was like in bad taste. I don't remember what it was. And then Kobe Bryant's wife sent him a message, like tweeted her on Instagram. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you talking to my husband? Shut the fuck up, stupid, you know? And then he's like, I'm going back. I'm a savage now. It's like, you're 40 years old.
He's 33, yeah.
You're 40. He's like, I'm a savage now, you know? And then he's like, look, guys, I'm sorry. Stop with the backlash. I apologize to her privately. Now I'm going to go back to being a savage. And they're like, ugh. People are like, oh, that's disgusting. I apologize in private. I'm still a savage.
Yeah.
He's trying to be something he's not. It's the same thing. Do you remember the thing with Drake? Meek Mill drops a new album, which Drake had a song on there. He should be promoting that album, right? And then he just attacked Drake. He talked shit about Drake. He's like, what is he going to do? And then Drake buried him.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's very bad at marketing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah. Remember Back to Back?
Yes.
That was it. That just ended him.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But at some point, even as like a rapper in this industry and all these industries, at some point you just got to keep your mouth shut and do business instead.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Because you did, it's a young man's game that, you know what I mean?
Not just that, it's there's a business aspect to everything, just like comedy, whatever. You, like now me, I'm in that middle where there's a lot of the art form, that we're doing, the podcasting, the stand-up, all that. But there's the business aspect to it. Yeah. You have to do it. There's certain stuff that you don't do in business to move the business forward so you could do more of the art stuff. 100%. You know what I mean? You have to focus on that. Yeah. Him, it's I don't know who's running his shit. They were talking about, they go, if people care about him around him, they would take his phone away. Because he's always posting shit on Twitter. He's trying to start beefs where they don't exist. Like people that don't know him.
Yeah. Like why
just to make that thing, and people are just like, ugh, get out of here. Like if he starts with young rappers, like, get out of here, old man. And then he doesn't realize he looks stupid. Yeah. Because he started that.
And it's not like he's broke and he has to do it. He's got millions, bro. Yeah. He's why, bro? Just chill.
Work, create stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking chill. Do business, bro. Just fucking. You know what I mean?
Like 50 Cent.
Yeah. Bro, 50, super smart. Like I'm still not done with his book, but like super smart guy.
Yeah. You're still knowing that book? You've had it for like 2 years.
Yeah, but then I stopped it and then I started another one.
Okay.
I'm a bit scatterbrained, as we said.
Scatterbrained.
Yeah. Yeah, but like 50. That's why 50's still on top of his game. It's not a fucking Jay-Z. Jay-Z learned to keep his mouth shut.
What do you mean?
Jay-Z at some point also he was making mistakes like this. Like he talks about
he
in
was
the book.
slipping and talking shit.
Yeah, stuff like that. Jay-Z too. Eventually, look at him. Look how much money he's fucking worth now.
Well, remember we spoke about this 2 weeks ago about the energy you put in, like.
Yeah.
Like, let's say if there's a feud. Oh, shit, we got a podcasting feud, a comedian. Yeah. The energy you'll put into, okay, how am I going to get them back? How am I going to do this? Yeah. All that energy, once it gets out there, is wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? The energy should be always to move forward, your own shit. Move your shit forward, and then they learn their lesson.
Yeah.
You fuck them over basically with success.
Exactly.
Your success fucks them over.
Exactly.
Because if you just stay at their level, then you're both fucked.
Yeah.
Because you both stay at that little level, you know? It's kind of like, okay, let's say you're good at sports, at hockey. You move on to the next level. You want to go to the NHL. You don't stay and try to dominate the college scene.
Yeah.
Because, you could be the best, let's say, or the garage league. You could be the best there, but there's no career in that. Yeah. There's no money. You have to always move up.
Exactly.
So you have to leave that shit. You have to learn to leave the small people behind in the small world.
Exactly.
And keep moving. No choice. Or else you stay in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah, he talks about this a lot, like, because he talks about hustling in the streets and shit, selling drugs and all that shit. And him too, like he explains a lot of story, the way he did it and everything, and with his albums and shit like that.
A lot of the stuff they did was amazing. Yeah. Like, did you know that in the beginning they were, and I don't mean beginning, I mean even 50 Cent times, they would go to different cities, Atlanta, Philly, this and that, with just massive amounts of copies of their tapes, and they'd go to these like there was always these stores that they would sell underground mixtape bootleggers.
Yes.
And they would sell them stacks, and then they would resell, but it would hit the street hard.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of work.
Yeah, he talks about this, and
like imagine the podcast, instead of it being available for people on their phone right now, I would have to physically go, like I'd record it and then physically have to go give to people. It's crazy.
Yeah, they worked very hard.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that book, by the way. Very interesting book. Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. I recommend it to everyone.
What'd you learn? How to wake up on time? What would you learn?
Look, that was the laziness issue that I fixed. I've corrected my sleeping hours, by the way. I wake up much earlier. Like today, I woke up at 7 today.
Yeah, me too. I wake up early. You
know what I mean?
Shit.
I've really changed my.
You know what I did today, sir?
What's it called? The circadian cycle? Who told me that?
I don't fucking know what it's called, but I did today. I woke up. I watched a soccer game. I did some sit-ups and push-ups. Took a shower. Came over here. Yeah, I had all day because I woke up early. So I had a day to do that shit. And then later I got to go edit the podcast for tonight or tomorrow when it comes out, the Pantelis podcast with Earl. So yeah, that's what I did. I woke up early. I was able to do that shit. If I didn't wake up early, where am I going to find the time?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I wake up much earlier, change my sleeping pattern. Yeah.
You no longer sleep with... What part of the pattern did you change? You no longer sleep with escorts? You still sleep with escorts? Your sleeping pattern is pretty much the same?
What? No, that's different. That's sex. Why are you laughing?
It's just because that was funny. Your face, you're trying to think. You're like, what? Wait, no, I still do. But it doesn't affect my pattern.
I just fucked them earlier.
That's part of the greater pattern. We all know that Poseidon spent the night making sweet love to a cheesy night bread.
What?
No, Poseidon can't. First of all, Poseidon can't bake. Gary, Poseidon is not a baker. Impossible for Poseidon to bake.
Not a baker, not a cook.
No, he's an eater. Which you need that in the.
Do you know why I'm not a cook? I find it.
You're also exceptionally lazy, and I feel like that feeds into it.
No, well, here's the way I see it. I just see it as very unfair that you have to put 2 hours into a meal that's going to take you 20 minutes to eat, not even.
Yeah, but that is why you're never going to succeed.
I see.
You literally just hit the nail on. That's amazing. We had a eureka moment.
But that's how I see just food, though.
No. Because it's an analogy for how you view life. Because you always like to take the easy way out. Remember how I told you? You always like to take the easy way out.
Yeah.
But sometimes the harder way is the best way.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing. Like this takes us 2 hours to do, right?
Yeah.
The amount of time, years it took to get to this point, having the equipment, fixing all that, to get to this 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's how everything is. Everything worth having or doing takes effort. Takes time.
I know, but like
that's why the best meals, they'll take you that long to make everything.
No, I get it.
But it's worth it.
Of course. But for stuff like this, I'll put in the effort and stuff.
No. You're not understanding. So let's say, even for food. No, because even stuff like this, I always had to kill you. I had to whip you to do shit because you would never see the big picture because you're lazy. We know that. We've established. We've spoken about that on many podcasts.
I have been lazy.
But even for food, if it takes, let's say, 2 hours to prepare a good meal, compared to going to McD's, let's say, and getting something in 3 minutes, you're 100% right. The 3 minutes is faster. You're in and out, you're done, and you're going to enjoy the burger. But 100% that 2 hour meal, that's a fucking meal that you're going to enjoy way more. It's going to be more worth it. So the time that you spend eating, even though you save time in getting it, is way better. There's more to it.
Yeah, I know.
Same thing with everything you do in life. Relationships.
Yeah.
The more effort you put into it, the better you treat the girl, the this and that, the more you get out of it. Everything takes work. Everything. There's nothing is easy.
No, that I knew is just, it was just with the food. You know what I mean? Like, I cleaned my apartment. I made my bed this morning. Like, I do all that shit.
You learned that from Jordan Peterson, huh? Why does everybody keep, that's the only thing they fucking remember from Jordan Peterson.
No, not just
make their beds.
Jordan Peterson, but also to have a mental task list of stuff you need to do on a daily basis. It keeps like a kind of, not a routine, because I hate routines, but a kind of structure to your days. You know what I mean? Because you can't just have zero structure. You're just going to fucking flop.
Yeah, you need to have, me too, I always have a plan.
Yeah. You need to have a base structure. Okay, like what am I going to do? Like, it doesn't have to be complicated.
Humans need order.
Of course, yeah.
No, I mean like even society-wise, like let's say if we'd fall into anarchy, we would then create certain rules within that.
Of course.
It's just our nature.
Yeah.
There needs to be some kind of order to it.
Yeah, I know.
That's why in your daily life, it's good to do it. To have because you need, even if it's anarchy, it's like, okay, every man for himself, and they're like, okay, but you can't kill kids, or you're already making, or it's just the way we are. But we have to have some kind of order.
Full on, even with anarchy, it would never be full on just like that.
In the beginning, it would be. When savages take over in the beginning, just killing people like war.
Like Mad Max style.
Yeah, dude, war. People do, the worst thing people do is in war.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
And they justify it because they're at war.
No. Crazy shit.
Yeah. We're fucking, for all our art, for all our beautiful stuff that we do, we're fucking garbage.
Well, it's like yin yang, right?
Yeah, I guess you need it. Yeah.
Because there wouldn't be good without the evil.
Well, it's more of you can't define it. Like, how do you define good if there's no evil? Why would that be good?
Yeah.
If there's nothing to compare it to, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. We might be even wrong about that because we're kind of stupid. We humans think they're smarter than they are. Like, we don't know how most of this shit works in the universe, So a lot of our theories that we're applying might be false in the long run. We might just be assholes.
Yeah.
we might meet aliens one day, and like when you guys went through all the wars and stuff, they're like, no. Well, you went through, like, you hated people because they were a different color than you. They're like, what? No. Fucking Bork has been pink. His lineage, they're all pink. I'm blue. We never give a shit.
Yeah.
What about for natural resources? Remember when you were killing your neighbors for natural? Like, no, why would? That's absurd.
But then again,
we might meet aliens that think like, really, you retards?
But hold on. Then again, how would they have the technology to fly out and to do all this shit? If there was no need, everyone would just be peaceful.
What do you mean? You think that if they would fly here, it's because they wanted to kill each other?
No, wait. No? I said something stupid.
Yeah, we're talking about like the shit that we innovate now. Like when you're free, I mean, war innovates a lot of stuff. Yeah. Of course, right, out of necessity, and then you reuse it. But it's not just war that innovates. Even in times of peace, people innovate.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? We're innovating stuff now. People are making cool shit.
Yeah.
That's not war related.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exploratory. Yeah. So for us, we were motivated. Humans are motivated by war a lot.
Yeah.
This technology for war, I want to see there and camera here and all that stuff. It's true, we do. You're 100% right. We're motivated by war, but not only. There's stuff just for the betterment. People create stuff because like, oh, this is going to be better for people.
Yeah.
This is going to be clean water. Like the whole Bill Gates thing. When he was drinking water that was shit.
Yeah.
Shit turned into drinkable water. That's not for war.
Yeah.
That's just to make certain areas more livable. You know what I mean? So there are innovations that. So I don't know. I'm just saying. One day we might feel very stupid. Might meet aliens and be like, all right, so you guys remember when you were doing this? Like, we never did that. We never did that. Really? You never? Because of your color? They're like, no, that's stupid. I'm like, oh yeah, that's neither.
They're just like super
like,
peaceful.
We never did that shit either. We never. Shut up, Jamal. Don't embarrass me. Just don't say. No, we never. What? Why would we do that? That's fucking crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
We're just embarrassed.
We just meet an alien race and we're like, oh shit, fuck, thousands of years of war and
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
And we're just
The alien's like,
looking
what?
at it,
You
enslaving
guys are
people.
killing each other.
Yeah.
You're enslaving each other. Like, tomato.
We enslave the aliens after.
Grab them.
And then some other human goes,
Yeah, they're the enemy.
they're like, wait a minute, bro, they got no weapons.
No, they would have weapons if they come down here.
You think so?
Self-defense, bro. You know what kind of animals you can find down here.
But then if they have weapons, wouldn't they have been at war at some point?
No, you can have, like, I can have a weapon. I can use this as a weapon right now. Let's say, I don't know, I have a bat here. It doesn't mean I'm going around killing innocent strangers.
But what I'm
I just have just in case a crazy person comes.
no, but what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
if there was no motivation
Yeah.
to make that weapon, why would you make the weapon?
That's a fucking very good. That's what I have. That's my question about eyeballs in the deep oceans.
You know what I mean?
Why do they have corneas, eyeballs if they can't see? It's all black.
Yeah, exactly.
How do they evolve like that? That's the story for another day.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I would think it would be for self-defense in case of anything, because you know, creatures, or even me, let's say here, if I would have a bat or a gun or something like that, it wouldn't be to actively go out and kill someone. It'd be, what if someone just goes crazy?
Yeah,
There's a
of
crazy
course.
person. But it's not reflective of all of my alien society.
Exactly. But that creation of the gun, the motivation came from somewhere.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's like how in BC, like before, like the Homo sapiens, whatever the fuck you call them.
Homosexuals. And it's not me. Everybody calls them that.
No, but you know, thousands of years ago,
Yeah.
they they fucking sharpened sticks and shit, bro, because they realized some animals have fucking teeth this fucking long.
Well, that's not why. They did it so they could kill those animals. Not that was
No,
purposely
but-
to eat them.
Yeah, exactly. But they also realized that they can't, because they have teeth this long. They can't just use their hands.
Yeah, I don't think it was because of the teeth. I think because they were big animals. They were killing big animals.
Yeah, like mammoths and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they were using them to kill pigs and all that, and then they learned.
Oh my god, pigs. Oh my god, conspiracy theory. Well, conspiracy theory.
You're related to pigs.
No, something I saw recently on the internet.
Oh boy.
That apparently the pig was invented.
Created
Created. Sorry, I said invent. I meant created. It
by
was
our Lord and Savior.
developed to keep us
Yeah.
from becoming carnivores, and that apparently pig tastes just like humans. And then the video goes, think about it. Organs are very similar. Think about it. The only animal with a skin that's very similar to ours.
If pigs taste like humans, humans are fucking delicious. If pigs taste like humans, I'm gonna murder you. Pigs do not taste like humans.
But how we gonna know?
You know that we don't have the same stuff, right? Like we don't have that meaty, like, you know, human flesh
No, I
and
know.
animal flesh is different.
I know, but it is the only animal that has skin like a human.
What do you mean skin like a human? What does that mean?
Like it's the same. It's like us.
It's not skin though.
Yeah,
It's not
even
our
their
kind of skin.
anatomy. Even their anatomy. And
I know the
pigs are
organs
smarter
thing. I
than
know
dogs.
I know that we're closer to them. I know that biologically,
Yeah.
but we also share biologically stuff with plants.
Good point.
I'm not trying to make a point. I'm just saying, I don't think.
No, but I saw it and I just found it interesting.
Yeah.
But how are we gonna know? How are we gonna know? Like it's a question now. Like who the fuck is gonna try human meat and pig meat now?
There's all kinds of people eating. There's cannibal cults out there.
No, of course, but those are like some weird lost tribes. In the
So
middle
you
of
give them
buttfuck
some
nowhere.
pig, you give them the regular meal, and you tell them, does this taste the same?
But that would be fucked up.
Do you think we should contribute to society by running a test? I don't mean kill a person.
I feel like
I mean eat a certain part of a person.
I won't do it.
You're gonna do it.
No,
You're gonna have to do it.
no,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
do
doing
it.
it.
You're gonna do it.
I'm not doing it.
Because I heard that if you get that taste of man in you, a taste of man flesh, you become a cannibal, and then all you want to eat is other humans.
But it also, being a cannibal deteriorates your brain, right?
I think
At a
bringing
rapid-
this up to me is deteriorating my brain.
No, but how crazy is that? Imagine we were, but like, I don't know. Remember, all these theories, bro, about our alien overlords and shit like that in the past? Like, imagine. They were like, nah, they're still too savage. Pig.
But what did that change? What are you talking about?
It kept us from eating each other.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
we're eating the pig instead of each other.
Yes.
But why? That doesn't make any sense. Why can't we eat the pig and each other? Because we don't just eat pig. We eat pigs, cows, everything.
Because we taste the pig. It tastes like us.
Yeah, so then that would make us want to eat each other even more.
No, but we don't know because the substitute is there.
I get, but you understand. Then what's the point?
The point is to keep us from eating each other.
But there's like Muslims and Jews that don't eat pig. They're not out there eating other dudes. This is the dumbest theory I've ever heard in my life.
This is you know what? I gotta stop looking at stuff on the internet. This is a very.
You just have to examine. I'm asking you to examine one level. One level. Use your brain. Just go one level deep. You don't have to go too deep. Just one level is what I'm asking.
Is the chat freaking out right now?
I don't know. Well, let me see. They're gonna start now. Yeah, just one level. I'm asking for one fucking level of just thought, not even research, just one level of thought. Mike's a vegan. Wouldn't he be out there trying to eat us?
Oh, but he's a vegan.
No, I get it. It's a choice he made to not eat pig, amongst other things. So wouldn't he have this insatiable craving for you? None of this makes any sense.
This is so stupid what I just said.
Yeah, you have to use your brain,
it's
bro.
so funny. It's so funny.
It's retarded.
Yes, it is.
You have to think. That's why I'm saying people like you fall for cults. Because you take stuff at base level. Like, you want to be saved? Who doesn't? And they're like, well, sign up for this. We're going to sell you these books. You're going to learn how to be saved. And then you're going to send to the spaceship. You're going to rule over mankind. You're like, fuck, it's a sweet deal. Just got to buy some books. I got this, bro. I'm going to join them. Like, you got to think. Just use one level.
Okay, I didn't think too deep into it. I just thought
this was base level. This was
yeah,
on the base level. This was retarded.
You know what happened? I was on my couch, bro. I was looking at TikTok. I saw the video and
oh,
this is interesting. And then that's it. I didn't really delve into it. That's why. And then we were talking about all this shit, and then it just popped into my head that I had seen that video and I found it interesting, but I hadn't done the original thought. I hadn't put any thought process into to be like.
Your new goal should be constantly, whenever you read something, think about it just think about it for a second, analyze it, talk to yourself about it. Just be like, okay, if this is real, oh my God, have I ever thought about eating someone? No. Is it because I eat pork? Perhaps. And then right away be like, Mike doesn't eat pork. Can I convince him to eat me? No, I'm probably retarded.
I'm clipping this.
Just a bit. I'm just saying just a little base level. I'm not saying go into it, go to university. I'm base level. This was false.
No, it was just an interesting video I saw, and then we were talking about all this shit, and then it just popped back into my head, and I said because I hadn't done the research. You're
gonna go into Alex Jones territory. You're gonna start, like they say in the chat, you're gonna start eating your neighbors. Humans are meant to be vegetarian. We just adapted to meat. I don't think that's true.
No, I don't think that's true either.
Yeah.
Why do I have these fangs?
Yeah, he does have. Look at him. Look, hold on. Look at that. It's a goddamn ape.
I like to say wolf.
But you have the mouth of a gorilla. Why would you do a wolf sound?
Oh. Okay, I'm going to stop. Because I'm a dog. No, it's okay. I'm going to stop.
Mr. Cabal says, yes, it is. I don't think we're vegetarians. I don't think humans are vegetarians.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What's
it called?
Don't we still have organs that were meant to process raw meat that we don't use anymore?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, what are they called, bro? There's vegetarians.
Omnivores.
Yes, there you go. We're omnivores, apparently.
Well, not apparently. Do you eat vegetables?
Yes.
And fruits?
Yes.
And meat?
Yes.
There you go. I mean, fucking even apes eat. What did he say here? Mr. Wall says apes are meant to eat fruit. I don't know why that matters. We're not apes. He looks like one, but I'm a human being. But all land mammals with a thumb eat meat. Goddamn thumbs. These fucking opposable thumbs, bro. That's why we're eating meats. So you think as soon as you can build a weapon, you're going to want to kill something and eat it?
Or to defend yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if
he says, yeah, that's what the pancreas is for. Oh, is that what the pancreas is for? It's for raw meat.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, but what I'm saying about the weapons is like maybe there were cavemen, you know, and at first they didn't have weapons. And then like the cavemen kept getting eaten.
And like, let's eat that shit.
And then one of the cavemen one day picked up a stick that accidentally became sharp.
How did the first fucking person eat meat? How did the first fucking person like, oh, that's delicious, I'm going to eat that thing? Because everything's full of, because there's so much technical stuff that goes around meat. Because you're not just eating, like when you eat steak, you're not just eating the animal. It's been fucking, you chopped up, cut, deskinned. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how do you just bite into a furry animal with his hair in your mouth? You're like, this is delicious. It doesn't.
Simple. You see other animals eating it, and then you can't.
But that's what I'm saying.
For you to eat, and you're like, what if I ate that too?
No, I get it, right? But wouldn't it be like you right now? Let's say you're really hungry.
Yeah.
And there's a beaver, and we're eating this raw beaver. Well, the second you get that fucking fur in your mouth, and aren't you gonna be like, all right, I gotta go eat something else. I'm gonna go eat some berries.
You skin it.
Now you know how to skin it.
Yes,
the first time you wouldn't. You see what I'm saying?
Well, bro, if you can't find any berries, you're about to die, bro. Fur.
You're saying that now because you know that it's sustenance. You could eat meat, but if you didn't know that you can eat it, like the animal that provides sustenance, how would you? Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, because you see carnivores hunting and killing and shit. And
I know.
eating.
I see dogs eating shit too. I don't go eat my shit.
Well, at some point, I guarantee you, somebody saw a dog eating shit and was like, "Oh, I could do that too." And probably ate shit.
Okay, but those guys, apart from you and some people in your lineage, they didn't make it. They didn't evolve. But you see it like that. There's actual questions here that I think are valid that we should ask. Like the first people to make yogurt.
Yeah.
Or fucking cheese.
Milking cows, all that shit.
But
I know.
all the process of doing it. You know what I mean? Like that's not something that happens by chance. That's weird that we don't ask that.
I think people prefer rather not to know how it happened.
It's very suspicious.
It is. It's kind of suspicious.
Like I've seen how cheese is made. It's not easy, bro.
Yeah.
People used to tell me, oh, it's easy, but you just take fucking milk and you just leave it somewhere. And I was like, all right, that makes sense. Somebody,
really?
Somebody forgot milk. Yeah. But there's other stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. But
let's see. How did we invent coffee as a drink? Fuck, seriously, how did we invent coffee? That's a good, whoever did that, good job.
And thank God for the early humans that like fucking some stuff were poisonous and shit, and they ate them and died.
Yeah, people had to learn the hard way.
And other humans were like, oh shit, we can't eat that.
Try to avoid eating meat for a month. You're gonna feel like Captain America physically and mentally. Mr. Cabal said. Try to avoid. I've avoided meat for because I was trying to go vegan once. I remember I avoided meat for more than a month.
But then again, doesn't Joe Rogan does that 1 month only meat diet?
What does that have to do with anything? That's not what he said. He said try to avoid meat for a month.
He must feel in shape. Joe Rogan's super in shape.
Yeah, but that's not what he's talking about. You're talking about just eating meat for a month. He's telling you that if you don't eat meat for a month, you're gonna feel good.
But then wouldn't
that's like it's like go play basketball, you're gonna feel good. Oh yeah, why don't I play football? No, you can play football, but he's just telling you that if you play basketball for a month, you're gonna feel good.
No, but my argument is, if you eat just meat, wouldn't you feel bad then? Like terrible?
No, not necessarily. He's just telling you because you already have meat in your diet. So you just cut out the meat.
Sometimes, for a short period of time.
A month. I've done that before. Yeah. But what makes me feel better than anything is not even I've learned it's not the meat. It's when I cut out starch and sugar and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If I have a month which is just meat, greens, fruits, all that, even yogurt, but you cut out like desserts, bread, no bread at all, that's when I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. The meat doesn't bother me.
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the person, bro.
I love meat.
Because we have in our culture, we have that 1 week fasting.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to do it, and I feel weak every time.
One order pending approval.
You know what I mean? Like I feel weak all the time.
You?
Every time I try the 1 week fasting thing that we have because of our religion. Every time I used to try it, I don't try it anymore.
Oh, you're just talking about fasting?
Yeah.
Like for Easter and stuff?
Yeah. But it was.
You feel weak, but that's because you're not eating anything.
No, but that was just no meat. Anything that came from an animal, you weren't. So no cheese, meat, all that stuff.
There's ways around all that shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember Milton, he used to know. Everybody cheats, but legally, because they go, well, this isn't on the list. There's all fucking ways to do it.
Yeah. Well, fish you were able to eat,
which doesn't make sense. But go on.
But it still bleeds. Yeah.
I don't bleeds. You just
Anything
said it was
that
like
doesn't bleed. So calamari you can eat, stuff like that. So I would just down calamaris.
anything. But don't you think that rule is a little weird?
It is weird. It is a little strange.
Yeah, it doesn't bleed. Plus, prove to me that like, what do you mean doesn't bleed? Like, doesn't bleed like us? Like, doesn't secrete from the insides? Because all those fish have insides too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. But I remember always, like when I was younger, I remember always feeling like weak during that week.
You was also because you consume a lot of shit and sugar and all that. So when you cut the sugar, if you're taking a lot of sugar and then you just stop, your body reacts weird too.
Yeah.
Because the energy it's taking from all that shit. Because I know when I first cut sugar off, the beginning was weird.
Yeah.
But then I feel better I feel better when I don't need any sugar or bread, or I feel better.
No. Bread is my issue.
Bread is a big enemy.
Bread is my enemy, bro. Yeah.
It's so good. Bro. Yeah.
It just goes with everything.
Bread is the best.
Goes with the only thing the only weird thing about bread that some people do is some people will eat bread with pasta.
I've had bread with pasta.
I don't know. I can't fuck with that.
I've had bread with pasta. You're not supposed to, first of all, because that's a lot of fucking like starch and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do it. I've had it once. Again, because somebody was giving me bread with pasta, and I said, "Really, bread with pasta? I never had bread with my pasta."
Yeah.
It was good. It was just you feel full after. It's just a lot of that shit.
Yeah. Like my uncle kills half a loaf with a big plate of pasta every time. My uncle in Greece.
David says that our flour is the enemy, that the real flour makes good bread. So it is a lot of this processed shit. Same thing with sugar. Apparently there's like natural sugar, and then there's the like there's cane sugar, and then refined sugars and all that shit. All that stuff is bad. Just like aspartame, when they use it as a sweetener instead of sugar. Aspartame, it's not as fattening. It's not fattening, but it causes cancer.
Yeah. or toast, they add sugar and bleach it.
That's fucked up. They treat it like your asshole.
No, but yeah, it's fucked, bro. Yeah, and what was it? I had watched, I think you had told me about the documentary that I watched a while ago. About 72% of our stuff in grocery stores have artificial sugar.
You remember that? There was a doc on Netflix.
I remember all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I didn't know all that shit until I saw that.
Yeah. 72% of the stuff in grocery stores
A lot of tunger
have artificial sugar.
Yeah.
And that was back then. Now?
Halsan says Coca-Cola in Brazil, but he wrote Brazil because he's trying to brag that he speaks Portuguese. Uses cane sugar. It tastes better. You know what, Halsan? Coca-Cola used to also use cocaine, all right? This is not a time for bragging.
Maybe if the drink... I don't know. You know, it was a shitty joke. I stopped myself.
Good.
I'm proud of myself.
We're still angry because you thought of doing it to us. We're still angry at you, but less angry than usual. Processed food, sugar, bread, meat, soy are the baddest. Meat is not the baddest, Mr. Cabal. I don't know. Meat's not bad.
No.
Good meat is fucking good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from the butcher, like not like...
No, it doesn't matter from the butcher. Just like if you have to be careful with what you're eating. Because like, say you go to Metro, you get a lot of the rap shit. It's full of, they give these animals all kinds of hormones and shit. Then you're eating that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They do the same thing with chickens.
Chickens are fucked.
Yeah, bro. They have them in those.
Imagine having wings and not being able to fly.
Well, penguins do. But at least penguins can fucking slide everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. Penguins have wings too.
Yeah.
Yeah, ostriches too.
Yeah, but they can't fly.
Why do they have wings? What the fuck is that about? Like, there's shit that we should fucking discuss right now. Why are those fucking sea creatures they found deep underwater in the Atlantic, the ones that look like monsters, the ones that they say they've never seen light or whatever the fuck?
They have eyes.
And they have fucking eyes. The way we were taught evolution, the way it works, they shouldn't have that shit. Yeah. Okay? Because it doesn't make sense. They would never need to use them. They wouldn't even know what it was in order to create it.
Yeah.
We have that. Yeah, why chickens, I was told when I was in high school, they used to be able to fly, but because for generations, we have them cooped up in caged, they lost those muscles or whatever. Okay, so if you want me to buy that, let's say I buy that, then explain ostriches or penguins. Like, why do they have fucking wings if they can't fly? Or maybe, you know what? Penguins don't have wings. You're wrong. Those are flappers. Those are for swimming.
Yeah.
So take penguins out. Okay, let's go back to ostriches.
Okay, peacocks.
Peacocks.
Peacocks can't fly.
They're like turkeys. Yeah, you're right.
They're like fancy turkeys.
Farmed.
They're like gay turkeys.
Yeah. They're super fancy peacocks.
Yeah, they're gay turkeys, bro.
They're fancy turkeys. I don't think they're gay turkeys. I think gay turkeys are gay
I
turkeys.
just wanted to make a gay joke.
Yeah, they're peacocks. They're the fancy chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peacock.
That's what I would call a peacock, a fancy chicken.
Yeah.
And a turkey is like an angry chicken.
Or like a really old chicken.
An angry chicken.
Yeah, angry chicken.
Yeah, why the fuck do they have wings?
Yeah.
Gary says chickens can absolutely fly, not very long and not for so long, but still. Well, no, that's not flying. That's you jumping for a second. Why would you evolve to have wings if you can't use them?
They just have a softer landing.
That's like if humans, it's like, no, humans could definitely walk, and all we could do is stand up and fall down.
Yeah.
That's not walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to know about this now. Now I'm fucking curious. Ostriches have giant claws under their wings. They're fucking dinosaurs, Kevin says. Fucking dinosaurs, bro. They're hiding claws in their wings.
Or, you know.
They're trying to look all soft and fucking, wingy.
Yeah, but they have claws.
Yeah. I don't like that shit.
Or like, there's all kinds of crazy shit on our planet, bro. Like, have you seen those, what are they called? Sperm whales? Or those gigantic whales?
I saw the first part, yeah.
Yeah, those giant whales.
Yeah.
You know, some of them, they come out of the deep because they dive super deep, right?
Most of the girls you dated were sperm whales after you got through with them. Go on.
I was waiting for something like that. Some of them, when they resurface from the depths and they're dead, they have battle marks, bro, from squid.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy creatures down there. I know, that's what they said. They said people keep talking about life on other planets.
Yeah.
But there's life like under our oceans that's fucking scary.
Yeah, so much shit we haven't explored, bro. Or like the hollow earth theory. Have you seen that shit? That our core isn't actually magma.
Yeah, don't listen
water
to flat earth and hollow. Don't listen to retard
No,
shit.
obviously not. But I'm just saying it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting as fiction.
Yeah, of course.
But don't fall for that shit.
No, of course not.
We're on a fucking spinning plate.
Yeah, we're just floating through space like a frisbee.
So stupid.
But if we're floating through space like a frisbee, who's throwing us?
I don't know. None of it makes any sense. Like, I already said this. Like, what would be the point of every science person at NASA, all these space fields, hiding that for? Like, what does it change?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But a lot of questions. About our great big blue planet.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions here. There's I don't know. It's weird. Like, if somebody would come here, like from another planet, we have a lot of shit that they'd be fascinated with.
Yeah.
We just think about humans, what humans did.
Yeah.
But think about nature.
Yeah.
But some fantastic shit happening on this planet.
Yeah.
Look at Mars.
Flamingos, bro.
Flamingos. That's a gay animal.
Flamingos.
That's where you should. That's where you should have made your gay joke. You missed your opportunity. Flamingos 100% gay.
The gayest bird on the planet.
The gayest bird on the planet.
The gayest bird on the planet. Bro, how do flamingos exist?
Why not?
But how do they fucking exist? Think about it. They stand on one leg and they're pink. Like, what?
Well, they can walk. They have two legs.
Yeah, no, I know, but they do that one leg stand thing. Like, what's the point of this animal?
Looks fucking cool. They're always ready for a photo op. Whenever they see tourists, like, yo, gram this.
With the leg. Yeah. What's the point of flamingos? Fuck, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Because of flamingos?
I'm not. Why do flamingos exist?
Why do you exist?
It's a different story. I'm a fucking lunatic.
My mother was drunk.
I was a mistake. God damn it.
Yeah. I never thought about flamingos.
Yeah, but why do they?
But why wouldn't they exist?
But it's such a useless animal. It doesn't do anything to the nature. Like, a lot of stuff have usefulness.
What about koala bears? What about a sloth?
I'm sure their shit has to do.
What about sloths that take forever to do shit? What do they do?
Yeah, why do they exist?
There you go. It's just that's what the planet is. There's a lot of people, just like human society, that are just there to be there. There's human beings that you'll meet, and you're like, this person offers zero to society. I'm looking at one of them. No, but there are people that you're like, wow, you literally came into this world and are leaving and have done dick for it. Like, you're a useless person.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You have to have that. It's kind of like when you're watching TV or you're on YouTube. You're not watching everything that's on there.
Nah.
But there's a lot of stuff available. There's some stuff that are for you, some stuff that are not for you. Same thing with people. People, for me, there's certain people that are going to be completely useless. You won't even see how they could be useful for anyone. And yet, sometimes even being that useless might be their use. For humans, I'm saying. Like, let's say you
would that be useful, though?
Okay, so let's say you're at the cusp of ruining all your potential. But then you meet useless Bob, the most useless person ever. Bob is absolutely useless. Doesn't work, doesn't do anything. He's useless. He's fucking lazy, doesn't know what's going on.
He's just going day by day.
Hates flamingos because he's fucking super homophobic, even with animals. Bob is useless.
No, I don't hate
You
flamingos.
see this, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to be Bob. I'm going to do anti-Bob stuff. I'm going to become useful. In turn, motivating you to contribute to society, and you contributing would offer more than Bob if he had contributed.
It's true, because if you don't see Bob existing,
then you wouldn't know about useless Bob.
And it wouldn't motivate you.
Because you wouldn't know that you're useless. And then you see it, you're like, I don't want to be Bob.
I don't want to be useless.
There you go. Useless Bob just motivated you to not be useless. So he's a sacrifice. He's ruining his life, but he's happy. But he's motivating people like you who were at the cusp of being useless like Bob. You can learn from other people's mistakes too.
It's very poetic.
It's not poetic at all. I don't know why none of what I just said is poetic. It's poignant.
Oh, there
but it's not poetic.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Like Gensha is good and evil all over again. How do you know you're hardworking if there's no Bob? Yeah, exactly. Because then you see Bob, you're like, am I working hard enough? I'm only working like 60 hours a week. And then you see Bob, and Bob's like, work. Fuck is that? What are you talking about? I haven't wiped my ass in 3 days. And you're like, oh, fuck, all right. I'm not going to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Bob.
Fucking Bob, eh?
There's usefulness to Bob.
Bob saves the motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Without
Just like
saving
how
the day.
some people who love video games enjoy watching you play them and yelling at children.
Yeah.
And Poseidon, when you do that, where do you do it so that they could follow you?
Twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69.
The Poseidon69.
Yes.
Is there another one or just you?
Just me.
All right.
I play with friends also and shit like that.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69 to catch this motherfucker playing video games. He's always yelling at children. PantelsComedy.com for all of my links. New episode 2 Drink Minimum comes out tomorrow on the YouTube channel. New episode of the Pantelis podcast with my friend Earl Skakel comes out either later tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but either today or tomorrow you'll get it. Head over to Patreon to get it first. Patreon.com/Pantelis is where you get all of my stuff, all the Poseidon stuff, in bed Poseidon every week. Every Saturday at 4 p.m. Him and Annabelle bring on new sex-related subjects only on Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. And then at 6 p.m. every Saturday, we have our movie nights. Right now, we're in our View Askew phase, where we're watching all the old Kevin Smith movies. I'm trying to show him who Kevin Smith was, is, and forever will be. So come check that shit out. PantelsComedy.com for all the links. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, wherever the fuck I am. I'm always putting some stupid shit out there. Good show, Steph says. All right. So you guys know where it is. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. And we have no sponsor for this episode. I was about to plug a sponsor that I realized only paid for 1 week. So that's just us. Follow us wherever you want. Enjoy your fucking Sunday. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Peace.
Peace.